Welcome to the latest edition of Top Guy Theater.
Ooh, gotta mute.
I don't know why we're so nice to you guys, because you clearly hate us a ton. You voted for us to watch Halloween Havoc 1998, you rat bastards. I mean, I guess technically we shouldn't have put it on the poll.
I mean, that was a poor idea. If anything, it just works out in my favor because you guys are starting late today.
Yes. So with me today, as usual, the usual crew, Scottsdale, Arizona's own Carl Mandick.
Hello. Guys, we did miss one question from yesterday. If you did miss it, we were playing some trivia. Do you guys want it? Yes or no?
Yes.
Of course.
Yes. This is the most prized possession of the Iron Sheik.
Oh, what were those?
Cocaine.
No, the world title. World title.
Oh, so wrong, Jabroni. It's the Sheiky sun goggles. You know, bloop, bloop. You know what I'm talking about. Break back, make humble. That's literally what it says. It says, please put on glasses, make bloop, bloop sound, and tell people that you're going to break their back, make them humble.
You sounded a little bit like the Iron Sheik, Mork from Mork and Mindy. And then Latka.
Nanu.
and then Latka from Taxi.
I literally think that accent is getting more bastardized as it goes on. Like, I think I'm losing its roots. I need to go back and watch some Sheik shoot interviews. Like
Southern Illinois, Frank Bruno.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Phil Jackson. One of you two.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Malort Liquor proudly brings to you the YouTube champions of the world, Hollywood Phil Jackson, a bunch of other jabronis, Top Guy Theater.
actually really good.
So that happened.
That was good.
Okay.
Frank Bruno, you're from Rhode Island.
I am from Rhode Island. I am anxiously awaiting my Playboy. And I just want to let the world know that this past Tuesday, the Tennessee Titans destroyed the Buffalo Bills. So, if you see any loser stuff up from Antonio and Henry, that's why, because they can't handle the motherfucking truth.
Oh. How about that? Rochester, New York. Antonio, speaking of the devil. Are you here for the duration or are you on break?
I'm on break.
So the bus is parked in front of your house right now.
Nah, I can't show for that.
That would be amazing. Corning, New York. Henry Evingham.
How are you tonight, everybody?
Hi.
That's it.
No
Alive.
Fat and sassy.
Fat and sassy, my friend.
Up in Nebraska, Brandy Wagner.
That's me. Some woman has to keep you guys classy.
That's all right.
Isn't that
Have
what
you found her
Carl's
yet?
for?
Isn't that what the Malort's for?
Oh, no. Clearly, you've never drank a Malort.
Yeah, I have.
I certainly
I've
have
been to
not.
Chicago. I understand what happened.
It's disgusting.
It's terrible. It's the worst.
My
This is
Hoosier
first.
brethren, Mike Kolb.
You know, I'm just here to make sure everybody has a good time.
That's
Let's be nice to each other and just enjoy this time together.
That's not true at all. And then our three guests. Let's start off with the great, the legendary, the one and only, Joey Carr.
Supposed to be here last week and missed it because I passed out, and now I'm here to hopefully pass out for this one.
That's a good thing to hope for.
I think we're all going to pass out during this one.
Yeah, I think Phil's gonna
Again,
die. So.
I mean, in the first three matches, we get to watch Wrath and Meng. So there's that.
17 stars in the Tokyo Dome, right?
That's right. From Chicago, IL, Vin E at the movie.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Hello. Hello, everyone.
Hello, Vinny.
Hi.
Our super special guest, as far as we know, he's the first top guy to be a top guy because of this show. James, I'm not even going to attempt to say your last name. I'll let you say it first.
It's Cohelo, but it's
Cohelo.
all right.
I would have butchered that.
Yeah, it's all right. It is a pleasure to be here, and I am trying not to get kicked out so I can get invited back someday. So thank you.
It is almost impossible to get kicked out of this room.
Oh,
I don't know if it's
time.
happened
This
yet.
is 3.5 hours we got on this thing.
This
so
is true.
Good luck.
So we're going to assume that everyone has the network show pulled up because I ain't waiting any longer. We need to get this shit on the road, or it's going to be Tuesday before this shit's over with. So I'm going to say three, two, one, play, and then you will press play. So
Hang on. We're going to do a shot to start off.
Oh
Oh, let's see this. I gotta see this.
You're gonna watch.
Super Bowl.
You're gonna watch him coat his camera and vomit. 'Cause that's what's gonna happen.
Like
Real quick,
Now-
nobody should talk except for Phil before he does, so we get the speaker view on him, so all the people watching
Oh,
get to
actually,
watch him do
let
the
me
shot.
let me turn the speaker view on.
Oh, good
Now-
plan.
There we go.
Speaker
Now-
view.
All right. So for those who don't know, this is for the 10% we have reached on the GoFundMe to pay for the repairs of my Camaro, which Mike, which I swear to God I thought was a rib, actually set up for me. 5%, I had to dye my beard. Unfortunately, I dyed my beard. 10%, I'm going to take a shot of this god-awful Chicago brand Malort every other match we watch tonight. And now 20% TJ, I have to wear a god-awful Dave Meltzer t-shirt. Part of me, a small part of me, doesn't ever want to make that happen, but most of me just wants my car back. Thank you, everyone, for the contribution so far. I am eternally grateful. And with that being said,
Does anybody realize that it's the same color? The liquid is the same color as his beard.
Good call.
is it really? Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Apparently.
I'll be
Wow.
damned. It was meant to be. All right, I'm going to stand back from my computer a little bit on this one. Somebody give me a countdown.
3, 2, 1, go.
And Malort face.
It tastes like Satan's asshole.
Shoot
Dude,
it!
you were no selling that shit.
Instead of track it, shoot it.
That was a no sell right there. No
Yeah,
way.
he no sold it.
All right, with that out of the way now, let's go ahead and start this other shit show. 3, 2, 1, play. Here we go.
Jabroni right away.
Also, I should mention tonight, don't ask me why, but I'm drinking Cupcake Moscato d'Asti.
Oh,
That's
my
because you're a
brother.
cupcake.
I love you.
But out of my El Segundo Broken Skull IPA Ranch glass.
Where's
Oh,
it
God.
broken?
Oh,
Very
I taste the
classy.
ashtray now. It's worse after like a minute. Oh, God. Oh,
Have you ever had Malort before?
nope.
I've never had it. I purposely stayed away from it to even and knowing what it was.
You're in Chicago, right?
I'm born and raised in Chicago.
How have
I
you
live in-
avoided it this long?
I live in
only
Scottsdale.
visited Chicago, and I get.
You know what? I take it back. I did do a shot on my 21st birthday, but that's when then everybody buys you those awful like Three Wise Men.
Yeah.
They gotta get just stuff to get you like really just.
Look at this video package.
Yes,
Was-
we're talking over this video package.
Was that the same mirror? And I'm not joking around. Was that the same mirror used by Mr. Wonderful Paul Orendorff and what's his face?
Gary Spivey.
Gary Spivey. What are the odds of that, if that were the case?
It looked very similar. But I don't know. It had that other adjacent mirror, like caddy corner to it.
Phil, you look like you're looking for help right now.
No, I was looking for the lid to the alcohol. I don't want to spill it.
What a
Whole
picture!
freaking
Hey,
room smell
what
like
picture
that
is
shit.
that?
I miss
Above
Pyro.
the AFS one there, Phil, at your place.
That is an autographed picture of Mel Brooks.
Wow,
Nice.
that's actually kind of holy This is coming in really clear for some reason on my end.
So much.
Yeah, it looks.
I want that pumpkin.
That set piece did that. Ugh.
So, James Cohelo, we
Yeah.
know Vinny. We've talked before. We know Joey. We don't know you. What's your story?
What's your social security number?
It's
I'm on-
1,
I'm
2,
on-
1, 2, 3,
I'm
4,
on the
5.
account number and routing number.
Well, speaking of that, I work at a bank, so
Oh,
I
there
have
you go.
access to a lot of those. No, so
TJ is a Nigerian prince, and he wants to wire you $6 million.
sure, I'll send him a DocuSign. He can take care of that. I had watched wrestling growing up, like most of us probably had, and I would say that in the 2001 area, I kind of lost touch with some of the things going on. I would look at it from the purview, and then I went to college in 2002 and kind of didn't follow anymore for a while and missed out in sort of all those years. And then came back actually right around the same time as 83 weeks just starting. I was watching, oh God, I forgot what WrestleMania was that year, but I was watching it and I was like, I wonder what these people are up to. And then I saw the podcast and I was like, holy crap. So I started listening to that the last couple of years. I was doing a lot of travel, so it was a lot of podcast time. And then after that, I, started actually getting back into storylines and then AEW and, some of the things going on in the indies. But yeah, it's been a wild ride.
So you mentioned earlier before we started recording, you're married.
Yes, I'm married. I have 3 kids.
Whoa.
I have twins that are going to be 4 later this year in December, and I have an 8-year-old. So it's quite busy.
All right, everyone. Who's your favorite Spice? Or someone said Spice Girl. Who's your favorite Nitro girl?
The one Sean's married to.
Front and center. Front and center.
Yes, thank you, Mike. Yes, that is the correct answer.
Is this emanating from twins?
Sean's married to.
Phil, it sounded like you just went through a wood chipper.
Sweet.
Wow, Phil's in Fargo right now. This is
not good. You should probably hardwire your headphones.
Right. I mean, front and center was my guess.
Posh or sporty or whichever one I like the most. Is this emanating from Twin Falls, Idaho, or why was that sign so present? I mean, I'm looking at the Nitro Girls, but it's like, hello from Twin Falls, Idaho. I'm like, isn't this
in Vegas?
This
it's always in Vegas, right?
This is MGM.
Right?
MGM Grand, right?
I was gonna say, yeah, and it always is. Okay. I just found that to be weird. I'm like, is this one that they didn't do at Vegas?
What I thought was interesting was that looking back, because I don't remember this sometimes at the beginning of podcasts that Conrad misses, there was only 10,000 people there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a big, I've been there for one thing, and it's not very, and that's putting people on the floor. It's not big at all.
But if you think about, like, it's Halloween Havoc, right? Like, even I get that the card sucked, but pre-card, right, it sounded like a cool idea to go watch this.
It looks like way more.
Speaking of suck, we're about to start this pay-per-view with a promo from Rick Steiner.
Is this where he's taking on Chucky, or Chucky interrupts?
I think it was the year before.
Okay.
Actually, no, it was this year because he was wearing that jacket.
It was this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, was that Brutus the fucking Barbara Beefcake in the front row?
That guy had on more fake tan than I do. Jesus, he had a lot of fake tan on.
All right.
Dog.
Vinny.
Yeah.
You're up.
Okay.
Let's get to know you.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Where do I start? Nope. Never married. No kids.
Are
Single.
you currently holding a bottle of wine in a suit?
Yes. Oh.
And it's so weird that your mouth doesn't move while you're talking.
It's like clutch cargo.
Yeah, it's very good.
Yeah, I've been a wrestling fan for ages. So I'm in my 50s.
Are you really?
Yeah, 52. So I've been watching since early 80s, late 70s.
I would not have guessed that.
Oh, yeah.
He's never been married. He's smart.
Oh, Frank, you're depressing.
Spoken by somebody that lost half his shit twice.
What'd you say?
I said, correctly spoken by somebody that's lost half their shit twice.
Yeah, you're damn right.
Well, half of a half is a quarter.
Right.
You know, and I think, Frank, you might want to put some context. How you opened the show was, quote, I'm waiting for my Playboy to come, and then right on to Henry, and it was like, wait, we need to know, like, what Playboy, like, it didn't have a lot of, it was too, I was like, I don't know if
I wanted that to linger for a minute.
Oh, it's a Playgirl.
We can let Mike. We can let Mike.
my
You know
house.
what, Antonio? Man, I'm gonna drive to Rochester and boot you in your bus in your ass.
Did you say you were going to take some Blue Chew to bust in his ass? That's what I heard.
What?
Please tell me I wasn't the only one that heard that.
No.
I'm gonna take my boot. I'm gonna take my boot and jump on his bus and kick him in the ass. I think I might have come out and said it the wrong way, but
his
hey, that's
audio
what I
is
do.
behind his video too, so it looks even worse.
So,
give us a heads up
Mine
before we
is?
do that, Frank, because I want to see that in person.
well, wait, speaking of coming out, is Diggum involved in this hit and beatdown? Is he there or no? I'm just asking. I don't know.
Oh boy.
I don't know. He disappeared.
Look at this FUBU baseball jersey on
I was
Buff.
gonna say, like, this is we're talking over Buff while wearing a
1990s, man.
jersey.
Mm.
To think he sells himself now for $25,000 a week.
Well, hold on, a week. You get him for an entire week though.
Wait, what?
On Cowboys and
Cowboys for
Angels.
Angels.
And he's only 43 years old now. Did you know that?
I did not.
Wait a minute. Where does he live? Because that can't be legal. Oh man, Raven.
I think Nevada.
I'm gonna guess Nevada.
I think Nevada.
I was going to say, like, outside of, prostitution not legal in Las Vegas, but in the outskirts, brothels are. So, like, man, I love this, Raven.
When they did that big crowd shot, did anybody else notice the WWF sign?
Yes.
The top row?
No.
WWF, and then I always enjoy the disco signs. Disco is dead. Ha ha.
We'll be seeing a lot of that tonight. There's two Disco Inferno matches tonight.
Yeah, we get to watch Disco Inferno for 20 whole minutes.
Oh Lord.
All right.
May have been miserable back then, but he was great to me at WrestleCon. So.
Is this what is it? It's Raven versus is this Raven
Jericho?
Yeah. So this is the best match on the card, and then the rest of it's a throwaway.
Yeah.
I mean, Goldberg DDP is not bad.
Yeah.
Actually, Goldberg DDP is really good.
No, it's not bad, but
DDP should have won.
It didn't air.
I should have done my hair like that. I remember that. Pineapple hair days.
So, Goldberg has not won the title yet, or he has?
No, he is.
No, he is.
Yeah.
Okay. So, now they have not done the Jericho Greenberg thing yet.
No.
No.
I only bring that up
Because he's
because
still the
they have.
cruiserweight here.
It was
Okay.
the
The
previous
best
month.
version of Jericho.
At Fall Brawl.
Oh, that's
Okay.
right. Because Ralphus is gone even.
So I bring that up only
R.I.P.
because walking into Future Stars of Wrestling in Las Vegas, they're where they shoot TV. They've got like memorabilia. There's one guy that was a trainer for WCW at the power plant. Coolest piece of just real merchandise I've ever seen is the actual Jericho 3 Greenberg 0 T-shirt. Like,
Oh my god!
it's in there. I know, and it's like he's like, yeah, Jericho like made this, like not even like the seamstress did anything with it. Like he did it himself, and it's still like in amazing condition. Like it's amazing. And I keep telling Matt he needs to go to the arena by him. There's the Bicentennial Center or whatever it's called, or Century 2, excuse me, and they have a 1991 summer heat wave tour for WCW, this big giant poster that's there. And then I tried to go in and buy it I was offering the guy like $100, $200, just like, how much you want for this? I want this so badly. And he's like, I can't give you it. So couldn't get it, but damn it, Matt, go in there and get it. Get
All right.
that legal layered out.
Joey Carr, you're on. Let's hear about you. What's the story with Joey Carr?
What do you mean?
Well, tell us. I mean, how old are you? Where do you live? What's your story? Well, how do you get into wrestling? How'd you get into ad-free shows? All that stuff.
I got into wrestling. The first time I ever watched wrestling, I was 30. I watched King of the Ring '93 with my cousin Down syndrome, who got me into wrestling.
How old are you?
I was 30.
Oh, you're 3.
I'm 30 now, but
I was saying, I thought you said you were 30 then. That's why I was like, how old are you?
yeah, I'm 30 now, and I was.
You age like an angel, sir.
And then I didn't become a hardcore fan though until I was 7, and I watched Mick Foley jump off the cage on the Triple H at SummerSlam '97. That just caught my imagination. I was a hardcore fan ever since.
So how'd you get into ad-free shows?
Got into ad-free shows. Like now it's been like 6 or 7 weeks. It was like 2 weeks into August. So however long that's been. I just was getting it back into wrestling. Was watching documentaries and stuff, and I said, I know there's podcasts out there. I haven't listened to them for a while because of my health problems. And I'm like, I'm gonna go look and see what there is. And I found something Wrestle in 83 Weeks, and I downloaded them all. And then I started listening, and I listened to the first 20 episodes of 83 Weeks first. I said, okay, I'm going to save the rest for a little bit later until I get caught up on the other ones first. But I fell in love immediately, and I became a member of Ad Free Shows. First at Toot Toot, then I upgraded to My Push, and then I upgraded at the beginning of September to Top Guy.
We're glad to have you. Phil is letting us know that both of his eyebrows were pierced at one time, which surprises no one. Yes, Mike Cold.
I just came up with a great idea. So front and center Nitro Girl, I found her and what she's doing now. I think we should invite her to Top Guy Theater.
She's a fitness instructor, isn't she?
No, she's actually a doctor. She's
what?
Chiropractic doctor, and she's got a business focused on holistic medicine.
That counts.
Where's she based out of?
North Carolina.
Well, reach out to her.
I mean, hey, you said it. I'm going to do it now.
Yeah.
Contact us. I'm clicking the link.
And make sure that she understands that, like, hey, we'll pay you. Like, it's.
I mean, I'm just going to sign off Carl Mandick, though, just to be safe.
Yeah.
In case she wants to get us a restraining order against somebody.
Oh, yeah. I got a couple. Well, people get freaked out all the time when you pose as a doctor. Like, I had this part in my early 20s when I was, Dr. Mandick, OBGYN, and people just freak out. They just get malpractice, lawsuits. Such a mess.
Was there a better heel in WCW than Chris Jericho?
Hold on, Phil. Hold on. No, to answer your question. But did you just say you had the back of your goddamn neck pierced?
Yeah.
What were you doing?
Why?
Piercings.
They're okay.
Bolts. They go like. Go ahead.
Explain why.
Here's the weirdest thing. One day, I used to be a deckhand on the river, right? And
a man porter.
Yeah, that too. I woke up one morning. I never in my entire life thought about any sort of piercings or tattoos or anything. I woke up one morning out of the fucking blue, and I went, I need to go get my tongue pierced. And I went and I got my tongue pierced later that day. I have no idea what compelled me to do it, and I got my ear pierced while I was at it. And I'm like, well, this is kind of cool. What else can I pierce? So I did this eyebrow, then I went over this eyebrow, and this eyebrow again. And then I saw this girl once that had these piercings in the back of her neck. And I'm like, that is so unique. I think I want to give that a shot. Now, I will tell you, it hurt like a bitch, and they didn't stay in very long. I think I left them in for like a month. But, yeah, had the back of my neck pierced.
God. All right, so I don't know what to do with that information.
You asked.
Well, it still doesn't make any sense.
To this day, I couldn't tell you why I did it.
You explained it in great detail, and I still don't get it.
Neither do I.
Like, did you want to be Frankenstein? Was that your goal?
I guess after like the first couple, I just got addicted to getting them, and it's like, hey, this is me now. This is 21-year-old all pierced up me. I don't know.
Was there a female involved?
No. Like I said, I literally just sat up one morning, out of bed, just woke up, and the very first thought I had was, I need to get my tongue pierced.
There are a lot more questions you left me with that story.
Yeah, so I think the first obvious question, was only your head pierced, or was there?
No, it was only on the head. There were nothing below the neck.
Maybe a little Albert action?
No.
Oh, see, I was going to ask that question.
I do have a friend, though.
Of course you were, Frank.
I do have a friend. He did not get an Albert, but he did get a tattoo. Have you guys ever gone to the grocery store? You go to the store.
No.
And you're like, man, I need to buy some good meat, some good steak tonight to make for dinner. So I need to find that steak with a grade A USDA quality choice seal on it. One of my friends got that seal tattooed on the end of his gimmick.
That's phenomenal.
What the fuck?
That's actually pretty good.
Yep.
On the end of it?
On the head.
That is the corona. medical term.
Wow. I don't.
There is nowhere to go from that, so let's just.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I? I'll segue. Can anybody hear my kid? Sounds like he's getting murdered upstairs.
No.
Good
No.
lord.
No.
That's like normal stuff. If kids don't sound like they're being murdered, if they were quiet, I would be worried.
Yes, it's when they're quiet you have to be afraid.
Yes, you have to be way more concerned about that.
It sounds like right now. It sounds like my son's having marching band practice upstairs. So.
Either noise canceling. So unless someone's right outside my door, I can't hear anything going on in my house, and it's fantastic.
I need to learn how to get that.
Yeah, see, I can't have that because I'm blind. I wear glasses. I'm blind in one eye. So my hearing has gotten stronger to compensate for the lack of vision. So yeah, nothing happens in my house and I don't hear it. And it's creepy as fuck.
What did you say, Randy?
I'm blind in one eye.
Don't repeat yourself.
Yeah, he'd be fucking with you.
Yeah.
So there that happens in this house that I don't hear.
By the way, James, you said you had 3 kids, which I think would be the lead in the room had Phil not had 6.
Yeah, no, he told me that today. And, I was like, oh man, so crazy. He's like, yeah, I got 6, and I was like, why? That was the first question.
It makes you
Why?
think, well, Phil wasn't so crazy when he got those piercings. He got more crazy when he got the kids.
No.
No, okay.
Well, I don't know. No. When you get the kids, no, but 6 of them, that's debatable.
You know, the plan was 1 kid. We were going to adopt 1, but the 3 that we had, there was a special circumstance involved where we had to, either we had got all 3 or they were going to get broken up. And our house was the most suitable in the area for 3 kids. So I wasn't for it. My wife was, so we compromised, got all 3 kids.
I'm just going to say right now, cheers to you, Phil. We should all do a drink and pour yourself a goddamn shot, sir.
Yeah.
Hey, so can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
So 3 of them are foster right now, correct?
Uh-huh.
Are you intending on adopting, or is it to that point, or do you have to be there a while?
Still up in the air. I mean, first of all, the bio mother has to lose her the bio parents have to lose parental rights.
Oh,
and then secondly, we have to decide whether or not we want to adopt, if it's an option, if we think they're going to be a good fit long-term in our home. I know my wife and I have discussed it. They've only been in our house, believe it or not, they moved in right around the same time I joined ad-free shows. So we've all been going through this whole journey of ad-free shows and tons of kids together.
So, Vinny, I want to go to. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Vinny, I kind of wanted to jump to you for a second because
yes, sir.
You talk about movies a lot on Twitter, and
yes.
I think my question is, I mean, we haven't
Are
really
you sick
had.
of it?
No. I haven't gotten to talk to you really that much outside of the Zoom calls until now, and
right.
I actually have a friend who is a movie critic.
Oh, really?
For Slash Film, and I was is that what you do, or is it just something like a hobby of yours?
It's always been a hobby. I wanted to get into filmmaking, but it's always been a hobby.
So what is it that you do?
Right now, I just left my job. I worked for the Chicago Cubs.
What?
For 19 years.
Whoa.
That's insane, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been there since 2001 when they
Vinny,
had
what'd you do for the Cubs?
And then, management, security. Towards the end there, last 6 years, I managed security for the team, for the players.
Wow.
The clubhouse, just at home, no traveling. But I started off as a security guard, and then, so I just left that job a year ago.
So
right now I'm doing some freelance security analyst work.
Oh,
rock on.
That's really cool. Is it like do the Cubs have their own like personnel, or is it like a third party company that comes in, or how does that?
Our own personnel.
That's really cool.
What's the code word I have to whisper to get in the clubhouse? I'm a season ticket holder, so I just.
Well, you got to have like an ID that kind of scans you in. So.
Can you fax it? Can you send me a copy of an ID? No, I'm kidding.
Look at this handsome bastard on our TV.
God. He's got the short
Oh,
hair.
And
I
the
think,
Hulk
goatee.
Hogan's mic stand is on his way to the ring.
Thank God Lauren's not here. She'd be flicking the bean right now.
Oh.
Whoa.
Wow.
Mike Kolb, ladies and gentlemen, Mike Kolb.
Hey,
I don't remember Bischoff with the short hair.
I do. I don't remember that version of the NWO shirt.
Neither do I.
Where is that?
logo?
If I can find that, oh my lord, I want that one so badly.
Didn't Bischoff loses their hair match?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
But
I think that
around
was
the time.
that was
That's right.
before this, right?
Was that
Before this, yeah.
was that Flair?
Yeah.
Okay.
When Flair owned half the company or something.
Oh, that's right.
That didn't happen till after this. I think he just got a haircut. on
Really?
this. I would just watch 98, and his haircut, the haircut match was not in 98.
All right, Joey, how do you know so much yet?
Did I just watched 98? I watched all the Nitros and Thunders and pay-per-views,
He
except
was
for this
prepping.
one.
He
Lord.
prepped.
I watched DDP and Goldberg, and that's all I watched from this pay-per-view.
Listen, I prep too, but watching all of the Nitros and pay-per-views from '98 is not prepping.
I didn't watch it for this.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
I watched it last year.
I haven't found the shirt yet, but I did find a Monday Nitro from the Worcester Centrum signed by Virgil for $200.
Are you sure it's not 200
are you gonna
pesos?
buy it?
No, I'm not gonna buy it.
It's not 200 pesos or 200 Canadian.
No,
200
it is
American dollars.
$200 American dollars.
See, the thing you need to learn about this group that you're in right now, James, is if you bring something like that up, it's probably going to get bought before the show's over.
Yeah.
I mean, that's here. I'm posting that link right here. That is a.
Hey, Carl, what are you doing on your computer over there, buddy?
Someone go accept this challenge.
I'm not gonna make that mistake again. My betting fund and my which is the non-girlfriend fund, is now kind of torched for the next couple months after I jokingly wanted to bid on the. Don't joke bid on anything. I guess that's the lesson there. Don't like, oh, X amount of dollars and 1 cent.
Well, there's Vincent right there, but you're kind of buried in the lead, Carl. What is it that you bought?
I was the only bidder on a Tony Schiavone Hard Rock Atlanta signed jacket.
Even I wouldn't try and snap that up.
What material was the jacket?
I think here's how much I knew about it.
A leather Hard Rock Cafe autographed Tony.
When am I going to wear that in Scottsdale?
Never.
It's 107 constantly here. How hot is it today? It is. Let's go to the weather report. It is right now. Boom. 93, 97, 97, 97, 97, 95, 98. It's October. It's the middle of October. Yeah, we're out in the desert. I'm never going to be able to wear that. But I wanted, and I messaged Chris and said, happy to win it. Yay. Oh, God. What am I doing?
The greatest jacket in the history of our great sport.
It is kind of cool.
I find myself wondering one thing, Carl. When
Yeah.
you broke into Tony Schiavone's house and stole his
Mhm.
get up from Hog Wild 96, why didn't you just take the jacket then?
Like, that would have made such sense. Like, that would have made a lot more sense at the time, but
Look, okay, just because Carl goes and stands over and watches Tony Schiavone while he sleeps doesn't mean he should steal his shit, man.
Well, no, I do that so I can record his CPAP machine, because that's what I use to sleep at night. Some people have whale noises or ambient, just kind of, that white noise that helps them sleep. The sound of Tony Schiavone and his CPAP, that puts me to sleep. So
Frank has not spoken in 25 minutes, but he made a whale sound on command.
It's because it's because he keeps hitting the refresh button on the tracking information for that Playboy. Real quick, I might pull a man dick here though. I found a
Whoa. None of that. Okay, we that will get this show banned. You cannot pull a man dick on YouTube.
Well, there it is.
You want to see?
That's good. Oh boy.
Is it the signed soda can with
I'm looking. They got an autographed hat by Jim Ross that I could see myself sporting to a show.
how much is
Is
it
it
like
a ball cap or a cowboy hat?
Cowboy hat.
Is it like
There
one
is
of
the,
do you know how much his are? Have you heard how much he pays for like he goes to a spot and I looked up how much he pays because he gets like beaver. I get
You
it.
said beaver.
Yeah. Those are like anywhere from like $2,000 to like
Oh yeah.
$5,000.
This is not a Jim Ross caliber hat, but it's a hat signed by Jim Ross.
All right. If it's authentic, I think that's badass, dude.
there's the toughest SOB ever in the ring right now in Bing.
And it's possibly the one person Mike would never make fun of. Possibly.
No,
I doubt it.
Speaking of making fun of people, hey Phil, you should probably check your eBay thing.
I was waiting.
Frank,
Yes, sir.
I'll give you $20 to smack Mang in the face.
Oh, Vinny, the one thing that I will say that you guys probably did an awesome job with security, like personnel wise, like keeping people in out of the clubhouse. Your cybersecurity, not maybe the best because Mike Kolb is an IT guy. Just go ahead and type in carlmandic.com and see where it goes.
Okay.
It's a real joy.
You should know that Carl's a White Sox fan.
Die hard. White Sox and Packers.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you lost
Who's
me.
the Packers' biggest rival?
Here's the deal. Well, no. Here's the difference. When the Packers were on the verge of bankruptcy, I'm going to make it quick. They were bailed out by the Hallis family. So I have respect. Yes, it is the best rivalry in all of sports. It's the oldest one in the NFL. So I respect it. I hate the Vikings. I hate Brett Favre. I hate the Lions. I really dislike. Remember we were talking about layers of teams that we hate. If we're the oldest rivalry in the NFL, there's a certain level of hate. And I'm sure, Vinny, you remember this, the Charles Martin incident. That's really where, if you go and you look it up and you want to know where the Bears-Packers rivalry got like violent, it's the cheapest shot in all of football. And basically sent McMahon into his, not Vince, but Jim into a tailspin. But it's the cheapest shot maybe in NFL history.
Oh, yeah.
I'll even call that out. But
so first of all, I've been on eBay, so I'm not really sure what we're talking about anymore. But I just found for $50, I found a vintage Crow Sting coffee mug.
Wow.
Ooh. $50?
How big is it? Is it a little one? Is it a big one?
That is what she said. Let me see if I can description here. It's one of the dumbest things I've ever looked at in my life, to be honest with you. It's pretty stupid looking. But it's so stupid looking, I kind of want it. That doesn't say. There's no specifications.
Darn.
I did find something. I was looking around last night. For $540 on eBay, there is a winged eagle version of the World Wrestling Federation Championship signed by both Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels.
Where is that?
Wait,
and
for
how
real?
much is that?
Wait, hold on. Wait, pause. Where and how do I find that?
Hold on just a second. Let me
Henry, I want to compliment you on your lighting. It does look a lot like way better. The webcam.
You are a sexy beast.
Yeah.
Thank you, Frank.
Any webcam you want to put over there?
So it's a really cheap. I really can't read it when the little light's on that says I'm recording. Depth Tech, I think. They're normally like $30. I got it on a Prime Day sale for like $20. And that's really the only difference because all the lights the same. I'm still the same. My same gorgeous looking self.
How is this only $540?
Exactly. Like if you want to get their autograph at a signing, it's easily $250 each or more.
Did Sean mushroom stamp the mat or the belt? Like, why is this so cheap?
Yeah, there's lipstick on there. We know who that's from. Sonny.
I know you want me.
Well, she does need money for commissary, so
Is she still locked up?
she is
Well,
still
she
in
got out,
jail.
and now she's back in.
An autographed Undertaker urn,
Shut up.
For
Oh, I
how
see
much?
that.
$500.
Oh shit! No, thank
Hmm.
you.
All right.
Hulk Hogan's eight.
Signed and-
Whoa. Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair
I just saw the
800.
same one. I might bid
The
on
winged
that.
eagle or
Winged Eagle, it's legit. I mean, it's obviously not like.
There's a Kurt Angle autographed undisputed title,
It's a replica with their signature.
and for some reason, what was Alberto Del Rio? You guys want to buy an Alberto Del Rio signed big gold?
No.
Alberto Del Rio. Who is
Also,
his
if you're
manager?
going to sell this, why
Oh
would
shit!
Ricardo Rodriguez.
I just closed out the browser for Halloween Havoc 98.
No, not Ricardo Rodriguez.
Well, you missed Wrath.
Dutch
Win.
Mantel. Sorry, that's what I was thinking of.
Oh, there you go.
They did
Wrath
the
won.
Mex-Americans.
Spoiler alert.
I was
There's
also
also a Hulk Hogan signed winged eagle, but it's not on a replica. It was on a remanufactured one that's as close to the real thing as possible for $3,000.
Okay, that idiot beat
I
me.
want it.
Seriously?
Yes, Wrath is your winner.
All right, let me know when they're backstage with Stagger Lee
bomb.
Marshall and Billy Kidman.
What?
That
Right
was
now.
like 30 seconds ago.
Okay. Oh shit!
But you know what? That means it's time for Phil. Take another shot.
Isn't he like two behind at this point?
No, it's every other match.
Every
Or
other
like
match.
what? 3
I
hours
heard
into
every
this
match.
pay-per-view?
I don't know about you.
So he took one
Um,
before the first match. That was the second match, and so now it's time for your third match.
Michael, can you give me a time check?
Yeah, sure. I have 34, 57, 58, 59, 35, 3501.
You know, everybody says that Billy Kidman's lucky for getting Tori Wilson. I think Tori Wilson's lucky for getting Billy Kidman. He's a bit dreamy.
Cheers.
Easy.
Oh boy. Oh, Phil.
I kind of
Words
like
his wife has
this.
never said.
I like this Winged Eagle purple. The
The Undertaker
Ultimate War-
one?
Yeah, for
Yes.
free shipping, it's $279. But
You
it's
know,
like
WWE's making wine now, Carl.
I'm not a big wine guy, but I
admit that I'm not either, other than the local stuff, because I live in the Finger Lakes. But the
Bragger.
Undertaker wine actually looks good enough that a very small part of me is contemplating what the hell is Frank doing?
Disco Inferno's coming out.
Disco Fever.
I don't know, but
Yeah.
I saw him dancing while Henry was talking, so I spotlighted Frank's video. So even though you hear Henry talking, you see Frank.
Shit.
I know.
Impressive that I can talk without my lips moving.
I know somebody's gonna probably move in on this, and that's fine if you guys do. But this is really what I'm not even joking. I'll put it in the. This is what I want. Oh, I see. There's a couple of. Oh boy. I am been waiting to see if I can talk this guy. Oh, what the hell, Carl? Get your life together.
All right, while we rate. Oh, go ahead.
There we go. Now I got it.
Another.
Yeah. There we go. All right. This is what I was looking at.
Oh, it's Vincent's Ding Dong.
Oh, jeez.
Jesus Christ.
Juventud, Mother effing Guerrera.
Yeah. You want to talk about dreamy?
I forgot
This
about that.
kid's cute.
The other announcement they just had.
13, but
They have an AFS announcement.
Yeah.
Did it just drop?
What is it?
Wrestling with Stereotypes.
From Starcast.
So I'm looking at a Japanese magazine with Bruno Sammartino and Pedro Morales on the cover.
Signed though by
Autographed by Bruno.
for 120.
amazing.
Yeah, I think that's a great deal. Out of
Also, I see the Crusher, and Dick the Bruiser, and the autograph picture. of him.
and this guy has been pretty good. I bought just a ton of old like Japanese, like there's a bunch with Hogan on it from this guy. What is it? Will Mail Japan. He's like legit. They always come in the sleeve. Oh, that Bruiser Brody one too. Oh, I may buy that.
So Joey, there was something you wanted to discuss with all of us, and for those that haven't heard Joey's story on one of the Zoom calls we do for the top guys, or are you a low-key big hog too, Joey?
Yes, I just joined beginning of this month.
So
Kind of a personal question.
Oh, that's not. He's not low-key. He's just got a big hog.
Accurate.
Or on my chat pack, Joey, you have an incredible story, and you're an incredible guy, and you wanted to tell us your story again here today. So the floor is yours.
So back in 2014, I started coughing up blood. When they started doing tests to figure out why I was coughing up blood, they did like scopes, and they couldn't figure out what was wrong. So they finally did a lung biopsy. They did a lung biopsy. They found that I was aspirating food into my lungs. So that wasn't good, as Carl knew. He rattled off why it wasn't good on my chat back live. And they basically had to, and this was from complications from a surgery that I can't talk about. But just say it's ridiculous, but they had to do a revision of my stomach. They had to reroute everything to try to fix it. But by the time they got that done, which was like a year and a half after they found this, my esophagus was destroyed. So like 3 weeks before my 29th birthday, I got my esophagus taken out. But in between there, I got like 15 stents in my throat, trying to keep it open, or they were trying to prevent that from happening. But it wouldn't stay open. It kept perforating, or actually, for the first time the doctors ever saw it, I actually threw up the stent out of my throat, and it got caught. Which is a Top Guy Theater exclusive.
Wow. Wow. So I'm only going to ask this out of curiosity because my sister's an attorney and she deals a lot with malpractice. So can you not discuss the previous surgery because of litigation?
I can't discuss it on air now.
That's okay. That's what I figured. Man. Wow. I think this is probably the second time, maybe the third time I've heard this story. And I mean, it's for one, I mean, it's unfathomable. Like to have that series of events take place is bananas. But to see you now, and the fact that you're still here and we get to talk to you about it, and and so everyone who hasn't talked to Joey hasn't had the chance to. He might be the most positive person I've ever met. He's always in a good mood. He always has nice things to say about people. I've never heard him say anything negative about anyone. But I think it's a testament to you to have all these things go wrong with your health, but yet you're still the guy that we know you to be now. And I tip my hat to you. I salute you. You're an amazing story, and you're an amazing guy.
Not even Mike has anything bad to say about you, and that's probably the only time ever.
That's pretty accurate. Yeah. Joey, I got to be honest with you though. I didn't get to listen to your whole story when you talked on the chat pack, but definitely appreciate you sharing that with us, and damn glad to have you aboard the team, man.
That's right.
And
So-
I know
Thanks.
it embarrasses you, but you are our MVP.
Mhm.
You're our top guy. And we just want to be here to help make the next section of your life filled with good memories and good friends and maybe some shitty wrestling, but we'll have a good time talking about it.
Speaking of shitty
yeah,
wrestling, Juventud
for sure
Guerrero is
shitty.
taking over the match.
Did
Is
he
there a
take
match
off his
going on?
mask?
Yeah, no, he got unmasked because for some reason Eric Bischoff thinks some luchadors are too pretty to wear a mask.
Well, I mean, he is pretty, so
He
He would
is
know.
pretty.
Thank you, Henry.
You know, I've heard Eric Bischoff say this before about Disco, and I'll give it to him too. He did everything he could possibly do with that gimmick. The shittiest gimmick, probably somebody could be handed next to Alex Wright.
Oh, come on. The shittiest gimmick? Have you ever heard of Mantar?
True, but I mean,
Bastion Booger?
Shockmaster.
the
Shockmaster.
dude took the gimmick and made it last and got it over
Yeah.
as well as he could. And people don't give Disco enough credit for that.
All right,
No,
here's
they
our
don't.
Yeah.
here's our first topic for Around the Horn for tonight. And I mean this sincerely. I'm not even trying to be hyperbolic. What is, in your opinion, the worst gimmick ever? I'll start. I will say, God, Mantar's up there. He's like top 3. I will go. Oh, the Yeti.
The Yeti.
Why did I have to think about that? so hard?
Yeti.
The Yeti is definitely number 1.
All right, can I go?
Yes.
So this guy was an enhancement talent in WCW, but I don't know if you guys ever remember him, but his name was Roadblock. And he used to come
Oh, yeah.
he used to come out
Yes.
with that road thing on the back of his chest, and he's big and nasty, and they just get his ass whipped in the ring that was a bad gimmick.
I told Henry he should be roadblocked for Halloween.
Oh, shit.
I tell you what, I'm going to pull this one out, and this is.
I would prefer if you didn't pull it out.
I know. I've been drinking though, so
I know.
You never know what's going to happen. I tell you what, I'm going to pull this one way back down in the mid to late '90s, and Frank could actually pull this off for a Halloween costume as well. But we're going with beaver cleavage.
Oh.
Solid. Henry Evingham.
This one actually requires a little bit of thought.
And I know it's new for the show, but
I would probably have to say, and it's close in my mind, I think the worst gimmick I've ever seen was when WWE tried to recreate Diesel and Razor Ramon.
up there.
Oh.
Up there.
Yeah.
Brandy Wagner.
I'm gonna go with when they repackaged Chavo Guerrero as Kerwin
Oh,
White.
Nice.
That keep in mind.
solid pick. Let's see. Carl Mandick.
I came down to a top 4.
Are you writing with a crayon?
No, the pencil from trivia, actually.
Oh, okay.
Can't. My honorable mention is Rosie when he was shit. Superhero in training. That was pretty awful. Battle Cat, Damien Demento, and Gobbledygooker.
Oh wow.
Mike Kolb.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna bring up the Gooker. I was gonna bring up
The Gooker.
Frank Mantar Bruno. I was gonna bring up Abe Knuckleball Schwartz.
Yes.
Goon. You got to bring in the Goon too.
You got it. The Goon, Nails. I mean,
T.L. Hopper.
I'm
T.L.
not gonna lie,
Hopper. That's right.
This one's
The
more
Palmer.
recent, but I loathed the No Way Jose gimmick. Like he'd come dancing in the ring, and I wanted to shoot my TV.
That's how I felt about Adam Rose,
Yeah.
honestly.
Hey,
Me
Adam
same.
Rose. I would say we can't go on without saying the ding dongs.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
And had Michael PSA's gotten them to wear dusters with utensils on them, the Hardy Boys.
Can I just
that
real quick?
Get it?
Every time-
You can't pin him because he's got a humpback.
That was bad.
Spoons and put them all over your jacket.
Just
Yeah,
real
that
It doesn't
quick.
even pin him.
Going to the pay-per-view. Every time they show a replay or the match ends, smoke rolls across the ring, across the screen. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
I've noticed that.
Every
and I
time
also
that happens, I feel like Carl has just hit a vape.
It feels like that. You know, I have to get this one in there. Shotgun Saturday night, they only had a couple matches, but it's something that seemed on paper really terrible. But I don't know why. I don't really have a lot of context for why I think it would work. Oh, hold on, Nitro Girls.
Nitro break. Nitro girl break.
Sorry.
Oh, they're wearing
Uh,
cowboy hats.
The Dallas Cowboys called. They want their cheerleader gimmick back.
The
Hey,
They
someone
can have
let-
them in a few
no,
minutes.
I was going to say the Flying Nuns, which would later
Oh.
become. I feel like that would have somewhat of worked. I don't know why I feel like that would have worked.
Someone
What about
let
the
me.
sheep
Yo,
herders?
whoa, there she
Damn.
is, Mrs. Michaels. Mrs. Michaels, right in the middle.
Yeah,
Someone let me know
Whisper.
when we get to 5150 because I think I jumped ahead.
You got like
you
2 minutes.
Okay.
You know what's in it? I'm at 49, 23.
Yeah,
four.
same.
Okay.
All right, I
cool.
just paused it and I'm waiting.
And TJ, you could throw this out there however you wanted to. You know, this is you guys talked about the replays, and this was crossing my mind. WWF did it where it would be like split screen at this time, like think Hell in a Cell, or they would have it in the corner, or they would have it. But WCW didn't like no in-match replays. You'd have to wait till the end.
Yeah.
What do you prefer? Do you prefer it at the end? Oh boy.
At the end.
1 + 3 + 5.
Or while it's going on.
At the end.
I'm a big fan of the at the end. It's a nice.
At the
It makes it
end.
like a nice sports presentation.
But we need
Is,
to we need
go
to
ahead.
finish the worst gimmick ever. So James Cohelo,
Sorry.
All right, you ready for this?
I was born ready.
So the wrestler itself, fine wrestler and still going strong even these days. But 7, that gimmick. Was
Oh
terrible.
my.
I mean, I was going to say like Gobbledygook and all the other ones you guys already said, but 7 was on my list. As
7 is
worst.
solid. Vinny.
Okay, so I have
Real
a tag
quick,
team in the
TJ, get ready
individual.
because you only got about 6 seconds here.
I'm ready. Go ahead, Vinny.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit play.
All right. Go ahead, Vinny.
So I have 2. I'm gonna have a tag team and a single. Now the single wrestler is it's actually created one of the funniest moments in W history, unintentionally, but that's the Shockmaster.
Mm.
That segment where he debuted him.
Oh
was
fuck,
hilarious.
he fell
I
down.
mean, and then I have the Dynamic Dudes as a tag team.
Oh.
Poor Shane Douglas.
I
Dean
absolutely,
Douglas, the Dynamic Dudes.
I absolutely love that none of us had the same answer.
Well, we're not there
Yeah.
yet. Let's round it out. Joey Carr.
I have a lot of the same ideas you do, so I'm going to go with some that you haven't said that are also up there. Giant Gonzalez
Mm.
and the Dicks.
Yeah.
The Dicks.
Yes.
The
Yep.
dicks.
2005.
Wait, I missed that. What? There was a gimmick called the Dicks.
Yes, on
Yeah.
SmackDown they were
Tag
tag
team,
team.
they were
Oh
twins.
my.
Funny how that got Frank's attention.
Frank
And they
missed
were
dicks.
twins. They were the Dicks.
I never miss
Yeah.
the
And it was
Dicks.
basically just an excuse for dick jokes. That's all it was.
Mhm.
All right.
Hey,
So
hey,
They
I
were
need
dressed
I need
up
one
like,
person. Brandy, I need you to give me a time frame and what company was this and who was in it. Because you guys kind of talked over each other. I didn't hear any of it.
WWE.
Okay, time frame.
2005.
Who was in it?
Deuce and Domino-ish time.
I don't know their real names, but they were dressed up like Chippendales dancers. They had like sparkly pants and suspenders and bow ties.
It was what was it?
They were Velocity staples.
Yeah, they
Was it
were
like
also
Big Dick
on
Johnson, right? Was one of
TNA
them?
a few times as the Johnsons.
Yeah, wasn't it Big Dick
Mhm.
Johnson was one of them?
Jesus.
Or am I thinking of somebody else?
No, that
No, that is someone else, but that's also
I
bad.
looked him up,
Yeah.
guys.
Also
It
bad.
was a professional wrestling stable in WWE consisting of Chad and James Dick. Chad Dick was Charles Wick, aka Chad Toland, and then there was James Dick was John Toland, aka Tank Toland. So I guess they were brothers. But
Yeah,
I've
he's
never.
really looking for dicks here, isn't he?
Yes.
I had to put in the Dick's WWE so I didn't something else pop up while I'm on
Yeah.
my work computer.
Mike called. I think there was something you wanted to say, so you're up.
Well, no, I was gonna say I think I told you to press play a minute too early because I thought you said 50-50, but now I think you said 51-50.
Is Finley out right now?
No,
No.
we're filming Scott Steiner. You're a minute ahead.
All right, I will press pause. I am now
I
at
will as well.
50,
Finley is out.
54-40 where I'm at now.
You know,
That's exactly where I am.
I kind of feel like we're not doing this man justice. If you can light the grill position on fire and make birds appear phantasmal, has to be.
I love that story.
Pulling fucking scarves out of his mouth.
We didn't even bring up like the maestro or the artist
Oh.
formerly known as Prince Ayakea, or somehow nobody brought up but the Red Rooster.
Oh God.
Somehow we all skipped that one.
See, that could have been a good gimmick had he actually been
Okay,
into it.
do you
Stop
believe
that.
that?
No.
Do you believe, wait, Frank, do you
Okay,
There's
Bruce.
no way. There's
No.
way.
I was gonna ask that because I'm like, he's always defended that, but I'm like, that is a terrible. Like I know Eli Drake does the cockle walk thing.
Hey, TJ, hit play.
Is this not awesome?
Itchiest
Listen.
nose.
Is that not awesome?
His music is brutal.
This is our fourth match, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Do a shot.
Making no. Shot is fifth match. Every odd
No,
match.
do one now.
No.
One now.
Oh,
It makes
the
the
dick
pay
dancer.
per view much better. If
Das
you do it
Wonder
now.
Kid.
What's a
Speaking
more
of horrible
which belt
gimmick,
would you guys think is better? The autographed Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, or autographed Hulk Hogan?
I got one that's
Sean
better.
Brett.
Hogan.
Tom Brett for me.
Sean and Brett.
Which belts?
It's both winged eagles. The Hulk Hogan's on white leather though,
No.
whereas the
Oh,
Shawn
never
and
mind.
Brett's on black.
Never mind.
Brett and Shawn.
Yeah, the black.
Yeah,
Brett and Sean.
Brett and Sean.
Mike,
Yeah.
What up?
I think I found
This
one
is
that
my
might be
bonus.
better than either of those. I'm putting the
Send it
link
to
in
me.
the thingy right now.
I'm itching to spend money.
Can I bring up one more because we somehow didn't mention a female wrestler? We talked about this last night, TJ, but Bertha Faye.
Oh my
Miss
God.
Rhonda
yeah.
Singh.
Did you like
That
her
was
music?
such a disservice to her. It was such
Yeah.
a disservice to her.
Bertha
She was
as a
so
ra-
good.
as a wrestler.
She was so good.
So good.
And I actually felt bad because her first impression in WWF was she broke Alundra Brace's nose.
Yep.
I still say Brett Sean on the belt.
Yeah, me too.
Henry, that one's cool,
I'm
but
putting an offer in right
Yeah.
now.
Brett and Sean.
Good boy.
Yeah, I got you, Henry. So
Mike, you just bought a damn house. Why are you buying a damn belt?
Fun fact: did you guys know that Bertha Faye was Frank's first wife?
that's true.
Actually, my first. I'm gonna be honest with you. My first wife is a drop dead beauty. How I got her, I don't know.
Prove
Have
it.
you seen my daughter? She's pretty. My second wife is a demon.
Prove
If
it. Show. I want to see pics.
Frank, if you're, I would say, had you been named Billy, Bob, Jim Bob, Joe Bob, you know,
Joe Bob
and,
and Bob.
and you were married to Bertha Faye.
I should have been living in West Virginia if that was the case.
Oh my gosh!
Kid.
Like you would not be allowed to leave like Wheeling or like like you wouldn't be boxed into like the city itself. Oh yeah, Das Wunderkind.
Can anyone tell me at all why these two are having a match?
Das Wiener Schnitzel.
If we were looking for Das Wiener Schnitzel, why did we
not
put Disco Inferno in this match?
No,
That's great.
not.
Why are they
not-
having a match? Das Wiener Schnitzel.
Does it matter?
Well,
Watch
I
when
mean,
they
that works.
watch when they do
Because-
the side view, and he was kneeling down. Oh, he may not.
Because
That
they're both European. That's why they're having a match.
That works. Acceptable.
This one is totally acceptable to hog watch on.
I can't I was just gonna say I hate Tony Schiavone because every time I can't watch an Alex Wright match without looking at his dick every 4 seconds.
Every 4 seconds.
Why is that?
I'm not even watching.
Why are you blaming Tony Schiavone on that? You did that before you knew about
There's a
it.
lot of
Why?
questions.
Why does Tony Schiavone bring up his thing?
Where do you
Yeah.
think low key Big Hog came from?
Well,
From
like,
this? From
Yes.
him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, now I'm gonna look. Oh, I
Well,
did.
it came up from
Jim Barnett.
Jim Barnett. No, well, I thought low-key
Oh
Big
my
Hug.
boy.
My boy.
My boy.
I thought low-key Big
Maybe
Hug
the
started as
better.
like they were going around with guys that were like hung in the locker room, and they were like, "Oh yeah, Tennessee Lee or Colonel Robert Parker at
Yeah.
a jump rope," and they were just going through different guys that you. That was terrible. That underneath the.
The throat shot.
Yeah, that was awful.
I can't wait till we
Jensen.
I can't wait till we get it to a point in wrestling where we can stop doing the fucking catapult.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
he
it's
took
not
his
really
head
believable,
off.
right?
It's the worst move ever.
How
Well,
about
that was
a-
just so bad. It was just like with one rope. Why?
Yeah,
How about
under
a
the bottom rope
reworn
makes.
ivory autographed Sunday Night Heat outfit?
Oh.
Is it purple?
Oh,
No.
there's a bold shot. The camera went right into his
Whoa.
crotch.
Holy cow! That is like a that was like a double
see
camel
that?
hump.
Brady,
yeah,
did
it
you
was
replay
like
that?
Like
holy-
literally, the camera went right into it, and when the other camera turned, there's a camera in his crotch. Like, what was the point of that?
Hey guys, Brady's gonna need a time coach. He's got that scene paused for a couple of minutes. I'm pretty sure.
Well, the thing is, you know, they do it with Balor so much that I've never understood that when he like hits the ropes and he just.
probably
And it's
shouldn't
like, and
say
it's just
this.
like right there, and you're like, what the hell?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Now
Yeah,
goes Finley underneath. Alex
that was
Wright's
cool.
not a bad. I didn't think he was that bad of a talent. I just.
how about his gimmick after they repackaged him? Berlin.
I love
Berlin
the
on the
Berlin.
wall.
Yeah,
This
The look
this
was
actually
cool.
plays into my point from last week. Something like the Performance Center would have benefited Alex Wright tremendously,
Nothing was wrong with Alex Wright.
except for his
Did
gimmick.
Well,
Did Ric Flair like him?
that's not his fault.
When he was booking? Ric Flair liked him.
Yeah, he did.
Bischoff liked him.
I got that from me at 83 weeks.
I can't believe he didn't catch his gimmick on the top rope going over.
I'm surprised Finley's not
His-
wearing goggles in this
His
match.
gimmick is the top rope.
Ah, there you go, Phil.
That is actually, it's even better.
Lord have mercy.
Okay.
Why would
gotta
I
get
need
off the
goggles?
All right, let's play a game, a guessing game. How old is Fit Finley in this match?
38.
43.
42?
Okay,
37.
I'm gonna say 48.
48.
Yeah.
Say 37.
Come on.
Okay, I have the age. He was born
Oh, yeah, I was-
January
was way off.
31st.
I was
Okay,
way off.
Frank fucking cheated and looked already. He was born. At this pay-per-view, he was 40.
Ooh.
Wow.
Damn, what was he doing for all those years before? Does he have camel toe? What is going on with his trunks?
Yeah, he had some really weird.
What is that cut all about?
He was splitting the seam there.
Yeah. Oh,
Are we
that's
just going to
ridiculous.
spend the rest of this pay-per-view looking at crotches now?
Is that
No,
is that
they
what you-
pan down, pan down. There we go.
And the match has ended.
Oh God.
Bring on the Malort.
Oh,
Henry.
yes.
It's time for another shot.
Someone's keeping track.
Henry, that is one hell of a link you just sent us.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't figure it would be that long.
Oh my god.
An Iron Sheik pop figure.
Oh, Shiki baby, where do you buy this?
That would work so well for Carl.
It would.
That would work well with my other terrible purchase that I made last year.
It is in Carl's price range, though. It's only $12.99.
Yeah, that's about
I
all
really
have
like
left.
it, actually. I want
And we
it.
could
I
probably
might
talk
buy
the
it.
Iron Sheik into autographing it for him.
Did I show you guys what Matt has sent me? My very first Funko Pop for wrestling. He
Can I
sent me
ask-
the Macho
Oh,
Man,
yeah.
baby. Uh-huh.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Yeah.
Why do you guys send each other gifts and no one sends me shit?
You want
haven't-
a box of shit? Mike,
I want,
you need a
I
box
want,
of shit.
I want your Camaro. Is what I
Okay.
want.
so do
I have
I.
TJ's address, so
Yes. You have to DM somebody your address, and then they can send you something.
I have his address, so I'm gonna send him a gift.
You do it?
Yeah.
I like gifts.
I think I'm
I
about to get
also
that
like
Brett
gifts.
Sean belt.
I think I actually posted it in our group chat before.
You
Yeah.
should, if you're gonna buy
We
one.
all have
buy
each
that
other's
belt.
addresses.
Well, I offered the guy 300. Now we're going back and forth. So it was
I was
originally
supposed to put in
540.
300. So when you said you made an offer, I shut up.
I love that this show has turned in the because I think this is our 8th episode. Somehow we've turned in from a show that was watching wrestling to we've now turned into wrestling's Antique Roadshow.
Yes,
We need the
that's
Antique
exactly
Roadshow
what we
theme
are.
if we're gonna do that.
New show.
We're low budget Conrad Thompson shoppers.
Hey, does anybody that's part of the show today know anything about Funko Pop at all?
Nope.
No.
Not really.
No.
I have
No.
some.
Does anybody know what the
Oh,
Chase
I know
limited
about 'em.
edition means?
I've not read their company statement.
Because I found Shiki Baby again
God.
as a Chase limited edition, and I have no idea what that means.
Chase
That means
limited
it's a
edition means
special
there was only like one
variation.
per box. One per box shipped to the store.
God, that
Oh, that
that
makes sense.
aftertaste. God, damn that aftertaste.
Yep.
So
Oh,
Joey, what you're
here's-
saying, Joey, what you're saying is
Oh,
that they ship
it's
out
like Bertha
they ship out a
Faye's
case of them.
tights after a match.
Only
Oh,
one of them, one in the
I
box.
just got
has
the
that
belt.
Special edition.
Yes.
Which one? Which one? Which one?
The Sean and Brett belt.
Yay!
You got it.
He listed it for 540. I offered him 3. We went back and forth. He accepted 370.
You're gonna buy that?
Nice.
I it's already done. It just went
this is
through.
what Mike does with his free time, guys.
There's a
Yeah.
good chance after I get my house roofed in 2 weeks that I'm gonna have a belt in my basement, a new one.
I'm not giving you this one.
I didn't say
Very
you
fucking
would.
Saturn.
Yes.
Also,
we talked
to-
about him last night too.
2 guys we did not bring up in our worst gimmicks list: Lodi
Lodi.
and Kwee Wee.
Queen Wee.
Yes, Kwee Wee.
I
What's
just,
Paisley.
What
Don't
is a
forget
Kwee Wee?
Paisley.
You haven't had the distinct pleasure and joy of watching a Kwee Wee match?
No, sir, I have not.
Google him right now because I
love
want you.
the Kwee Wee.
I'm gonna spotlight Henry's video because I want to see his face when a picture of Kwee Wee pops up.
Gotta tell him how to spell it.
Mike, you got.
I figured that out.
You
Let's
got me to
see.
buy something. You
I
did.
just bought that chic Funko Pop.
I.
Oh my lord!
Henry.
That hair!
There you go. There's a Kwee Wee for you, buddy.
That
I
hair!
just missed whatever the hell happened.
Henry Googled Kwee Wee.
Oh,
That hair!
is he-
His world has been changed forever now.
Did you wait,
can
did
see it on his
you-
face.
did you do? Kiwi? Is it Kiwi or?
Kwee Wee.
Wee
Hey.
Wee.
E-E, and then
Oh, I was on Angels for Cowboys and I typed in
Oh.
Kiwi and an Australian dude came up. My bad.
Ooh.
I'm sorry. What were
Uh,
you on?
What was I? I don't know.
Cowboys for Angels.
Yeah, no. Here's what
Cowboys for Angels.
What is that?
it's the place
It's
where we
the-
found Buff Bagwell.
Are you
for
guys serious?
$5,000.
Where have you been?
Are you guys serious right now? This is like the 3rd episode we've had Cowboys for Angels. We posted his page on here before.
If I could be
Well,
serious
I don't
for a
look
minute.
at those kinds of pages.
Phil, it was on the show.
That's great. That's great. I didn't look.
So you just close your eyes when
I did. I
you
did.
lying sack of shit.
Are you sure it was like before I was on the show? Because there were like
Lodi
2
likes
episodes
Texas.
before I joined the crew.
He also apparently likes getting his hair pulled.
I'm fairly
Wow.
certain you were on the show.
is that why your hair's
Then I
long,
blocked
Henry?
it out.
No, I haven't had a haircut since the pandemic started. But for that Elvis look,
Whatever you do, don't pay someone to shave your head like Frank. Okay.
For $20, this
Everybody
is well
can
worth
just
it.
sit there and eat my ass. All right.
Wow. For $20, this is well worth it.
Frank coming in hot.
Hey on, Frank. Hey on right there, buddy.
Shit.
Frank might be the fastest like trigger for anger I've ever met in my life.
Oh, come on.
We're sitting there messing around. He's like, "Eat my ass."
Can you do that in Vince McMahon voice, Frank?
Hey, Frank, you see this?
Yeah.
This is
Oh,
a
boy.
razor.
Oh,
Oh,
It's
here we go.
Charger. This costs a whopping $18 at Walgreens. You take it and you go across your hair, and it cuts your hair. And it's the gift that keeps on giving.
All right.
I
Here's
lean
the
with
gift that
Frank.
keeps on giving.
No, I lean
Fun
with Frank.
fact.
I'm way with Frank on this one. Not even gonna lie. Getting
I'm
your
not
hair
gonna-
cut.
Just because of that, I'm gonna buy my Shawn Michaels Funko Pop.
The reason why that's the gift that keeps on giving though is because Phil's wife uses the vibration on that for something else.
Hey Frank,
Oh,
are you
oh,
looking
yes?
at the Walgreens exclusive Heartbreak Kid Pop vinyl?
No, I'm looking at the one that was I think when from WrestleMania 25.
What is that noise?
Track that at okay, that came at 5:23.
I couldn't speak.
So here's
That's
an
gonna be my-
autographed.
That's going to be my text message noise from now on. It's Frank going,
Do you guys remember when Charlotte Flair did the ESPN?
The body
Body
issue.
issue? Who
They
can
Yeah.
forget?
they have like those pictures autographed for sale on eBay for like $9. But I'm looking at one here where she's like bent over tying her boot,
Yep.
Oh boy.
and it's pretty close to like having her her nooner on in the magazine.
Her what?
Her
Or what?
JJ?
Yeah, her
Oh,
nooner.
hang on. Hold on, Phil. I'll be right back.
All
Did
right.
you TJ, was that worth it for $20? The 91 Halloween Havoc poster?
Yes.
Yeah,
And
that's
Perry
way worth
Saturn
it.
picks up the victory against Lodi in what was surely an upset.
In the best match on the card, 75 stars at the Tokyo Dome.
Oh, by the way, Carlo, you weren't here last week, so now we now have Mike Kolb, who has been looking up star ratings for us on these matches.
Oh yeah. Okay. What was
You guys need to know a star rating for something?
Not for that one.
Quarter star.
Do you guys see Perry Saturn's latest match, Perry Saturn Battle Royale versus Bridge People? That was terrible. Sorry.
All right.
Going
I'm
to hell
here.
for that one.
So Phil, this is my lawnmower 3.0.
Uh-huh.
Oh my
What
God.
I use this for? I use this
Don't
to
do
make
it.
sure
Don't do
that
it.
that things aren't, too furry.
Real quick, Frank, I love
Yeah.
you to death, brother, but you live with your mom and dad. Who you shaving your balls for?
I was about to say the same thing. You beat me to it, Mike.
And then when I do need it, it also came with this awesome ball toner. And also
Reviver. It's called
Notice
Reviver.
how
It's
it's
a
all stolen
it also
bag.
Reviver.
comes with an anti-chafing ball deodorant.
The
Oh,
ball
right
toner,
then.
I would like to note, is called Reviver because Frank's balls need revival after not being used for so
Yeah,
long.
you know what, Phil, dude, you got me on that one. I can't.
By the way, Manscaped, if you want to go ahead and sponsor our show.
Well, as I say, you just got something right there. FTR, Frank the Revival.
Yeah,
You see, you just made up your last joke with that joke.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh my God.
Somebody break Brandy.
Dash and Cash, Dash and Dawson. 0 dimes.
Oh my God.
So many Funko Pops. I think I found my crack. I mean, I said that out loud, didn't I?
You did.
So I don't know
but
about
the
y'all,
Nitro
but
Girls are
the Nitro Girl that's directly to the left of the one in the center was always my favorite.
That was the one that was front center when we first brought it up, wasn't she?
I always like Kimberly.
There we go.
Yeah,
Bless
Kimberly's
you,
my
Joey.
favorite.
Bless you.
Unpopular opinion.
Oh,
If
boy.
we cut out all the Nitro Girl spots and probably the upcoming second Disco Inferno match, they probably wouldn't have lost the Goldberg DDP match at the end of the pay-per-view.
Oh, that's not unpopular at all.
That's the damn truth.
Yeah, but I said that while the beautiful women were on screen.
Yeah. I was distracted. What?
Carl, I think you may have just sent me down a rabbit hole here.
Oh God.
Because now I'm looking at wrestling posters.
Oh,
DJ, I just
no.
sent you a poster.
Me?
Yep.
Oh, on
Disco
the
Inferno, he's
chat.
back.
No, you said nobody sends me shit, so I sent you a gift.
What's the poster?
You'll
It
find
might be
out.
the one that Phil's trying to buy, but
Oh.
You're gonna find out.
So I see here. Oh, it's kind of beat up.
Disco, shred that ass.
A Hulk Hogan no holds barred.
Yep.
Movie poster.
No holds barred. The movie only on a pay-per-view.
But it's been folded up a bunch.
Sounds like my posters.
Why have a Christmas when you can have a no holds barred Christmas? I can't do a good McMahon.
So
Have a Merry Christmas.
Oh boy, I think I just found a gem.
A gem, he says.
A gem as Billy Kidman's coming out. Carl, we need you to get out more, dark.
Why didn't David Flair marry Stacy Keibler?
Because he's David Flair. I don't know. Oh my God, a Lex Luger American original poster.
I cannot wait to get that 1991 Great American Bash Luger and Flair poster from Kansas. I want that so badly. I'm so worried about water damage. Like when he was talking about how bad the weather was in Kansas, was Matt talking about that last night? I'm so worried that is like, holy shit, is this for real? I'm so worried. Like I honestly, I have a TV in there, don't care. It's the CM Punk autograph on the shirt, that one I care about, and that poster, because you cannot find it. Like I literally cannot find it anywhere. How about 16 by 20 is like a.
Is that referee wearing glasses?
No.
Who is that?
That's Billy Silverman.
Oh no, that's Billy Silverman. No glasses.
It looked like it for a second from the angle I was looking at him at.
I don't know why Disco Inferno thinks he has a chance against the biggest overachiever in the business.
Because when you go out to the ring and strut that ass.
Wait, Disco's on here twice?
Blaster.
Yes, Disco's on here twice.
He won the last match so we can have this match.
This one is for the Cruiserweight title.
But no matter what, if Billy Kidman loses, he still wins.
So that Phil has to take another shot.
I wonder.
Everybody.
Phil, how's your taste buds going right now?
They're dead. They're dead today. I'm gonna have a burial for him later.
A burial for your taste buds?
Yep. At this point, I could probably put cigarettes out on my tongue.
We are a bunch of weird ass wipes. You know that?
Yep.
Hey, Phil, I'll let you forego doing any more drinks out of that if you can convince your wife to come in and do a shot.
Oh, that's not happening.
What about one of the kids?
Maybe that might happen, but I'll just take the bullet and keep doing the shots. At this point, they can't hurt me any more than they already have.
Oh,
I'll chug the rest of this bottle of wine.
Wait, dear.
They're not really I don't even feel like the alcoholic effect from it because it's not that strong.
All right, real talk, Frank.
Hey, oh boy.
Are the Titans really not going to beat Houston tomorrow?
No.
It's a division game. I mean, it doesn't matter if
half your games are division games.
Six of them are division games.
No, I think like Mike. I think I get where you're coming from, Frank. Like with the whole I freak out when even when the Bears.
Don't even say you're about to freak out when the Packers play anybody in this division.
No, Detroit got up on them 10-0 to start that game. I mean, I knew they would. I had confidence they'd come back, but opening game of last year, Bears Packers. That was what was it? 10-7. I mean, it was you're just grinding through it. But yeah, those games are close. You kind of throw out the record book. I get what you're saying. They don't have. Will Fuller's not capable of having 3 good games in a row fantasy wise. A. B. They're banged up. You guys are gonna run them. It's not gonna be close.
I'm telling you, next week or whenever we talk again on MCPL, You're gonna be like, Frank, tough game, man. That was a tough loss. You know.
I thought I was ready for
it's
you
still
guys in the Vikings.
It's still Deshaun Watson, guys. Again, I know it sounds crazy, but like, look at the Titans barely beat the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Hey, I don't mean to interject for a second. I'm going to circle back to a point I had earlier. I wanted to ask our guests this. What do you guys what do you guys think? Who is a bigger overachiever, Billy Kidman or David Flair?
Overachiever with the relationships?
Yeah.
It's Billy Kidman.
Oh, no.
I'm asking the guests.
David Flair.
You slap nuts.
Oh, it's slap dicks.
Listen, it's Billy Kidman because David Flair's last name is Flair.
Once we find out for sure, we need Frank to show us a picture of his first wife so we can find out if he was an overachiever.
Yeah, right?
Come on, Frank.
Yeah, let me find one. Sorry.
Apparently he married Miss Elizabeth first time.
And I should probably say this every week, but fuck you, Eric Bischoff, from stopping Stacey Keebler from posing for Playboy. Can we all agree?
Yes.
Fuck him. All right, cool. Well, moving on.
Yeah.
God, those legs go.
That should be what your 100%, well, maybe your 50% milestone. At the next Eric Bischoff Zoom, you like go full Dave Meltzer on him and just scream at him for the Stacey Keebler Playboy.
I can't. I have too much respect for Eric Bischoff. That I can't do.
I'm gonna cut a honky
That would be tough.
promo on Eric Bischoff, and I respect him just as much as you do.
Apparently not, Frank or Henry.
TJ, you're gonna be so excited when you get this poster, bro.
I'm excited now.
I'm looking for the picture you guys asked me to find.
You know, I was looking at magazine lots because I have a bunch of magazines, and now I'm looking at VHS tapes. So I mean, thank you whoever started this shit. Thank you.
All right, all right. Before I show you guys this, just please remember this is my daughter's mother.
Is she Italian?
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Well, I think we misjudged Frank. Clearly, he's got a low-key big hog.
Frank, I mean this with all due respect, but is she blind? Because how did you end up with her?
Ouch.
There's much
all
more.
due respect.
There's much more than looks.
Like what?
Your hairline?
Oh Lord have mercy. We can't talk about. But let's not talk about my nugget on a bald mountain.
I don't even know what to do with that.
Yeah,
that's what she said.
Guys, can I read you this description? I'm going to read you this description, and you tell me if I should buy this or not.
Yeah, the answer's already yes.
Ring of Honor Wrestling 24 tape master lot from 02 to 06.
Master lot.
Like,
wait, is it Chris
Master Luck?
No, it's the master tapes from Ring of Honor TV.
Oh, whoa.
Yes.
Whoa.
From 02 to 06.
Wait,
Yes.
like without that. Oh my God, that's actually really cool.
How much?
$125.
Oh my God.
Yes.
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 Wait, how many do you get?
So it's I think
4
it's
years?
24, 02 to 06. So I'll read you the titles here. We got Hell Freezes Over, January 14th, 06. Showdown in Motown from 05. This Means War, Buffalo Stampede, Enter the Dragon, Survival of the Fittest, 05.
Enter the Dragons, the Bryan Danielson one.
Yeah. Ring of Honor Reborn. There's 2 of them. Round Robin Challenge 3. Another 2 more. Ring of Honor Reborn's The Last Stand. The battle lines are drawn. The Era of Honor begins. A Night of Appreciation. Scramble Madness. Frontiers of Honor. Empire State Showdown. The Conclusion. And the best of Christopher Daniels is the last one.
Did you say? Did you say Round Robin Challenge or Rockin' Robin Challenge?
Not Rockin' Robin.
Oh, okay. That's
How much is it,
a
TJ?
different VHS.
$125. Here's. I'm sending you all the link.
While you're sending the link, Mike, what was the star rating on this match? Because this is a really solid match.
Mike had to go, so Mike is not here.
Oh well, shit.
I love that Phil's actually watching this match.
Yes, he's
Somebody-
paying
Probably
attention.
watching
We're
Disco
not.
Inferno.
It's Top Guy
Jerry.
Theater. Somebody in this room should at least be trying to watch wrestling.
I'm just buying a shit ton of Funko Pops right now.
I want Funko Pops.
I
I
wanna
just
buy
bought
this.
Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, and the Word Life version
Oh.
of The word life version of John Cena.
Bounced
Okay.
on an elbow
You should
drop.
buy the invisible one because then nobody else will be able to see him either.
Oh.
I've bought from this guy before.
That
TJ.
was pretty good, Henry.
Thank you.
I bought from him again in storage. He had an HBK like retro series 7 Mattel HBK action figure that I bought from him. Yeah, this guy's legit. Bloodbaths? What is this?
Oh
What
my
the hell?
God.
Rarest bloodbaths? What
Oh,
year
it's
is
a Randy
this?
Orton one.
I don't
This
know.
this performance done out of Halloween Havoc should have leveled up Disco just from a pure in-ring standpoint.
We should be
So that
watching. We should be watching Showdown in Motown 2005 instead of watching this pay-per-view because
Hold on, I want to see what
Yeah,
that
because we're
card
like
is.
what now? 16 hours into Halloween Havoc 1998.
no,
Yeah,
but listen,
we're in
this
day
is-
2.
What
This
day
is,
is it?
this is the top 3. This is the top 3 matches at the end of the card. Austin Aries versus Alex Shelley.
Yeah, that's awesome.
AJ Styles and Seidel versus the Embassy, which is Jimmy Rave and Abyss, and then Brian Danielson versus Chris Sabin for the championship.
Oh my lord!
That's
You have to
like
meet AJ Styles.
So
that
I
pay
should.
per view is outstanding, and there was 600 people in attendance at the show.
So you're saying I should buy
Wow.
these? is what
Yes.
you're
Yes.
saying.
Oh
Yes.
hell yes!
Absolutely.
Okay, I didn't
hands
even
down.
go. I didn't even go back even further. Nigel
Holy
McGuinness versus
Claudio.
and then
Holy crap,
Roddy
he turned into-
Strong and Jack Evans versus I don't even know. I don't know those two. But
Chad Collier and
Generation
Sal-
Next is pretty cool.
Yeah. Holy lord!
This is such a great match.
I'm backing out of a Ring of Honor. Sorry.
Look at that 4 corners match. Christopher Daniels, Adam Pearce, Jimmy Jacobs, Samoa Joe in a 4 corner survival match.
Oh my God.
BJ Whitmer, Delirious. Dude, this is loaded.
This
I've died and gone to
show is
heaven.
worth probably the entire set.
What the hell? Where were the Michigan State Fairgrounds and Expo Center?
Look at that, 600 people. 600.
That is nuts. I want to wait. Well,
All right.
wait.
I hear the clicks. TJ is purchasing.
Yeah,
Oh
no,
yeah,
so-
it's done. It's over.
Okay, I'm a little bit behind because I had to walk away because of kids, but this
Shooting
where
Star
is it?
Press. God, that's
This
beautiful.
is the this was the sad moment of my life last year when I bought that.
Nice. How much was that?
Wait, let's see.
Oh, it was $12. It was like
Oh.
super cheap, but it's like this is the Amazon exclusive. It's sold out. I don't know why I bought this.
Because she's the man.
No, I get it, but like
I get it.
I forgot that I bought it because I bought it in like January because you had to pre-order it because it's sold out. And then like August, like, hey, this is on the way, and I'm like, oh,
So you weren't here obviously for the last show to see the quote unquote bidding war Mike and I are having over this CM Punk poster. This is a StarCast exclusive autographed CM Punk poster, and it's an 11x7. I wanted to go with this spot behind me right here, but Mike's being a dick. So
all right, well, you guys can fight it out. I have nothing to do with that one.
That is his role, though. That's why we keep him around.
Yep, he's a good dick.
Oh boy.
I waited
Oh,
until
that's sweet,
Brady
Dick.
took
He
a
doesn't
drink.
have one.
I waited
Don't
until
do
Brady
that
took a
when
drink
I'm
to say that.
drinking.
A huge, authentic, original NWO Monday Nitro banner.
For how much?
2,000.
No.
And how do you know it's authentic?
I don't. That's why I'm laughing at it because, first of all, the seller has 0 reviews.
Okay.
So that's always
Not good.
Number
And the
one,
shipping
we
is
almost killed Henry.
$150.
We almost killed Henry.
I wonder if that
And-
inflatable blow up Halloween Havoc smoke blowing Satan still exists.
We need to get a hold
It's
of
a
Eric Bischoff and
vampire,
ask him.
thank you.
I would put that in my front lawn for Halloween and fucking love it.
It's probably inside
Phil,
of. It's probably in
It's
Stanford.
time for you to take another shot, buddy.
All right, that
Are
was
you
last.
sure?
Yes,
Last
because
one.
you didn't take one last match.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
Warrior. Paying that much for
Just to be safe, you should take another one anyway.
Are you
mean, I wouldn't
sure
buy
you don't
this.
want to take another
I've
shot?
lost
Because
track. We've
that
lost track.
already
What match? Is this an even or odd number match?
Hold on.
All right, now
If it's an
now,
odd number match, I take a shot.
I'll give you the
Nah.
answer in a second.
now I'm officially done. I bought that
Whoa,
under.
whoa! Big Show taking a smoke break on the way to the ring.
Yeah,
That's
what
it.
was with that cigarette? But that one for I don't care if it's a reprint or not, so worth it.
This is match 7.
Ah, shit.
So yeah,
Shot,
Take a
shot,
shot,
shot, shot,
take a
shot,
shot.
Jericho
shot,
Raven,
shot, shot,
Wrath
shot,
Mane,
shot.
Disco 1, Alex Wright, Perry Saturn, Disco 2, and now we're on match 7.
Ugh.
This is which match?
Rick Steiner, Buff Bagwell.
Every time the taste of ass gets out of my mouth, I have to take another shot.
That was at TJ. That was at 5:43 Pacific time. Every time the taste of ass gets out of my mouth, verbatim. I just want to make sure we're doing this court reporter style. 5:43, and that was 5. And then just if you need an ass intro, just some sort of "I'm an ass man," something like that. Yeah, I like to pick 'em. And then you can get Bruno. I'm just saying the theme, the thread, being that it was Frank was like, "Hey guys, I really like these Funko Pop. Eat my ass!" Whoa, whoa.
Little Tourette's. A little sorry.
Well, guys, I now own the Ring of Honor master tapes from 2004.
Cheers to that. Cheers to
Hey,
that.
WWE might try to
Salud.
buy those off you.
I hope
No.
they do.
Oh God, The Undertaker.
You've got some bargaining power with those, buddy.
Well, I was just going to ask you that. So, like Frank, you would, or I'm sorry, not Frank, Carl, you would know this because you're in the television industry.
Hmm.
What does this mean that I own the VHS master tapes for Ring of Honor for 4 years?
So I need to let me.
Probably
wait,
not much of anything.
Wait, no, I need to see. I just want to see the description real quick. Thank you for viewing. All were stored smoke free. You'll receive. Hold on. Are originals. I don't sell any copies or reproduction. Oh wow. Okay, so either you're getting one of two things. Either you're getting a lot of really rare. Well, you're either getting like the hard copy, like where it's gonna have the time code and everything on it, like some of the stuff that we see on the network.
Yeah.
Which would be unbelievable, and you'll hear the stuff that was because were they live with these pay-per-views at the time? I mean, they were pretty hot in 05.
I think they were doing internet pay-per-views.
If any of them are to tape, that is going to be pure gold because what you'll get there is the stuff you can find on YouTube of like JR and the King going back and forth, before a show goes on or,
Yeah.
goddamn King, that type of stuff. If you get that, holy hell, dude, I can't believe you'd be selling for that low. If not, at the very least, you can convert like you did your AWA tape, and we've got something fun to watch that we've never seen. Now, do you have to share? How did you guys do it? Did you share your screen, or how did you exactly watch?
We haven't watched it yet.
I thought you guys did that episode.
No, we did the Team Challenge series.
Right. What am
It's
I
on the
talking about?
network.
Oh, Super Clash. Clash.
I have Super Clash 86.
Okay,
Well,
that's
I have-
one.
And another issue I've run into is I found out there's 4 tapes. I have 1.
Oh, so you only have a quarter.
Oh,
I only have 4 matches.
So wait, which one are you looking for? You're looking for Super Clash 1.
Super Clash 86. I think it's 2. Oh no, I'm sorry, Super Clash 85.
Yeah, because 2 through 4 are on the network.
Yes.
All right. You're
Quick question for everyone. Can anyone actually tell me a memorable Rick Steiner match? And don't say this one.
Well, I mean, Rick Steiner by himself.
By himself.
Yeah.
Oh.
The next match.
Nothing.
I'm gonna agree with Vinny on that one.
Holy shit.
That's singles, no.
Hey, do you have a Blu-ray
Hey.
player?
Who?
TJ, do you have a Blu-ray?
Yeah, my PlayStation.
Super Clash 1 1985 Blu-ray, $25 on eBay. I don't know who made this into DVD, but it looks like everything free
Oh,
ship.
I see it. Yeah, I see it now.
I want to make sure it's everything. Very good item. Some very good condition, no damage. I would think it says this VHS or DVD is included. Wait, the video game instructions?
What?
Over 4.5. Was there a video game? Oh, hey, it's got everything on there. That has everything. That's over 4.5 hours.
Oh my God, that show's 4.5 hours.
Yeah, we would have to. Well,
wow.
Well, that show isn't. I'm sorry. There's other stuff on there. There's various matches from early '85, like Kerry Von Erich versus Gino Hernandez, Magnum TA winning the U.S. title from Tully Blanchard, Road Warriors versus the Freebirds, but then Super Clash 1, like we talked about, ends with why? I don't understand it. I don't think that's when Martel went back to WWF, was it? Why do we think that's what it was? Because that ends in a DQ.
Well, it's 86. Yeah, I think he goes back.
All right. And then various matches from mid to late. It says mid to late 85, early 86. 6 Road Warrior squash matches. No, not them playing squash. From Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling and Power Pro Wrestling from Mid-South 3/15/86 is all on there. Dude. And that's easier to convert than all the other stuff. I would think it would be. If not, I can burn a DVD easily onto. That's even easier.
All right. Follow up to my earlier question.
Sorry.
You kind of get in the middle of all of this. Who can tell me where Rick Steiner's finishing move is without looking it up?
Center recliner.
Bulldog, isn't it?
Center.
I said Rick Steiner, not Scott Steiner.
Top rope bulldog.
Top rope bulldog. Yeah.
Top rope. Okay. At least somebody knows what Rick Steiner does.
I just watch WCW, so that's all I'm retiring now.
To go off that, Phil, according to your good friend David Meltzer.
Oh yes.
Rick Steiner's best match as a single was a 3.5-star match at Starrcade '88 against Mike Rotunda.
That would explain why, because he's in there with Mike Rotunda.
Yeah.
Well, guess what, guys? I now own Super Clash 1 on Blu-ray.
Yes. Woot. Yes.
That's literally what I already bought you and sent to your house.
Is it really?
No.
Oh, Mike, while you were gone, somehow on eBay I found the VHS master tapes for Ring of Honor from 02 to 05 when I bought them.
I didn't know you bought them. As just before I left, you talked about.
Yeah, he bought them.
So that's awesome.
Yeah, they're mine now.
He now owns Ring of Honor.
Well, at least for 4 years. By the way, I'm going to do that whole card because now that it's coming, it's on its way. We're watching that shit. I promise you.
Oh hell yeah.
I know it's main evented by Rick Martel and the Lariat Stan Hansen.
And Brandy, what's with the dance over there, Brandy?
I'm excited because he has a Gino Hernandez match now. I'm excited.
And that's not even. Yeah, that's just like a bonus thing the guy threw in.
I think I actually have a Gino Hernandez match before that.
I have a DVD that I got from High Spots. It's when Gino and Tully were at tag team.
Well, I bought Cornette's Houston Wrestling DVD, and I think Gino's on it. I'll have to get up and look in a second. So we got Brad Riggins versus Regal, not Steven, somebody else. Sherry Martel, and I think that's Candy Divine. Yeah, Candy Divine.
Oh my God!
Mil Mascaras versus Buddy Roberts. I'm sure that's a shit show.
No, yeah.
Greg Gagne, Scott Howell, and Kurt Hennig against Ray Stevens, Nick Bockwinkel, and Larry Zbyszko.
That match right there is worth the purchase price.
Phil's favorite wrestler, Little Tokyo versus Little Mr. T.
He is my favorite wrestler.
Jumbo Tsuruta, Giant Baba, and Genichiro Tenryu versus Harley Race, Bill, and Scott Irwin.
Oh my God!
Kerry Von Erich versus Jimmy Garvin.
Okay.
Crusher
Brandy's climaxing.
Yeah, she is.
Yes.
She just turned on her vibrating panties for this one.
That makes so much sense that Frank had to ask that question because he's not used to knowing.
Crusher Khrushchev, Ivan, and Nikita Koloff against the Crusher, Dick the Bruiser, and Baron Von Raschke.
Are you ready, guys, for the beer barrel polka?
I love it.
Wow.
Crusher Blackwell versus Kamala. Road
Right.
Warriors versus the Freebirds. Sergeant Slaughter versus Boris Zukov. Ric Flair versus Magnum TA for the NWA title.
Yeah.
And Rick Martel versus Stan Hansen for the AWA title.
So I heard that card as a whole, it got 5 stars in the Little Tokyo Dome.
Oh, and well done. Well done. And also, he added Kerry Von Erich versus Gino Hernandez. Magnum TA winning the U.S. title from Tully Blanchard in the cage match. Holy shit. And then Road Warriors versus the Freebird 6-man match. And he's also ordered or added 6 Road Warriors squash matches from Mid-Atlantic and a Mid-South show for March 15th, 86 from Power Pro Wrestling.
All right, if I buy this, can we do this as a show?
Yes.
Collision,
what is it?
Collision in Korea.
Yeah. Oh,
absolutely. Yes. Yes.
One in.
Do it.
That's not even a
That's
question.
on Eric's YouTube channel.
Absolutely.
The
I
whole
would've
the whole
put it
way, the
through.
whole thing is on there.
I believe so.
I thought he just covered it. I don't think he watched it.
Hold on, wait, it's on his. Okay, hold on. I didn't know Bischoff had it actually.
I like how we're watching a show, but we're talking about what other shows we're going to do.
Oh, God.
This show is so bad
show is
that we're
so
looking
bad.
Giant
past
just
it.
did a drop kick.
I saw
off
that
the
drop.
top row.
Saw that drop kick. That looked.
Yep.
It scared the shit out of me.
Hey,
When you said
here's
that.
some
Scott
trivia
Steiner
for you
to
about
break his neck.
the Steiners and star ratings. True or false? The Steiner brothers have had or have been involved in a 5-star match.
True.
False.
True.
It is
Middle.
true.
True.
However, it was an 8-man tag match.
Oh,
Brian
How the fuck
Pillman,
did it-
Rick and Scott Steiner, and Sting versus Barry Windham, Larry Zbyszko, Ric Flair, and Sid.
Oh, well.
So you know
how
who
the
carried
fuck did that get 5 stars? It had Sid in it.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good
Wrestle
one.
War
The Sid
91.
match?
Yeah, well, I doubt Sid was the one carrying that match. It was probably
Okay, I call bullshit on that. Dave
That was
must
War
be
Games.
high.
Dave Meltzer is an idiot. He's a
Wasn't
dumb ass.
Hey, Joey, real quick. Do you mean his Eric Bischoff's 83 Weeks YouTube channel?
Yes.
Okay. I see Collision in Korea, audio clip. I'm looking for video.
I call 100% bullshit on
Let me
that.
find
Sid
it.
Vicious never, ever was
It's on
involved
there.
in a
It's
5-star
on there.
fucking match. That actually makes me mad.
Wait, was he?
No,
he was in that match.
no, fuck
He was
that
in the-
match.
Oh, I
I'm
didn't
actually
hear.
going to
I
go to the
didn't- I
Wrestling
didn't-
Observer's website now and actually read.
Lost.
I am about 7/8 hot now. I'm about to cut another fucking promo on Dave Meltzer's stupid ass.
I think.
Please
There
do
you
it.
go. You asked what my favorite Rick Steiner singles match is. It's right here.
This is not a singles match.
Yes, it is.
It's about to be.
They have a
Oh.
5-minute singles match of Rick Steiner versus Scott Steiner.
Pardon me.
Yeah, he won this match, and so he got the right to fight Scott Steiner.
Correct. Even though Bagwell turned on him.
So right here I have I have Wrestling Gold from Jim Cornette, but he doesn't have the matches listed, so I don't know what the fuck is on this. But on this one, I have the Houston Wrestling Spectacular. And Gino's not on it. I was wrong. But this card is silly. Like,
Hey, does anybody see the pink-haired emo kid in the background there?
well, actually,
Living his best life.
I should mention this is not a show. It's a compilation of matches from the area.
It's a 2-hour, I don't know how long pay-per-view is.
Nick Bockwinkel versus Dick Slater is the first match.
Oh God.
Hey, that's dirty, Dick Slater. Thank you.
Jimmy Snuka versus Ken Patera from 79. Jack Briscoe versus the Spoiler.
What?
You ever heard of the Spoiler?
No, I swear to God, I've never heard the spoiler.
He was huge in Texas.
The spoiler was over, man. Oh my God.
I
And he
feel
was
like
That means Gary Hart's gonna be there. Oh,
I feel like the spoiler could be a gimmick now.
And he was
And
over
his
in
finish
Florida.
could be spoiler alert.
He was also over in Florida.
but not as over as Butch Reed in Florida.
Correct. Dusty Rhodes versus Ken Patera. Chavo Guerrero versus Black Corbin. I don't know who that is. Go ahead, Frank.
That would be senior.
Is this match no disqualification? Because I've seen like 6 nut shots that the ref has seen.
It's Charles Robinson.
I don't know if
Probably
the
just letting it
second. I don't know
ride.
if the second one was. The first one was.
So this match is from 1980. Dusty Rhodes versus Ivan Koloff in a casket match.
A casket match?
What?
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know those were a thing before The Undertaker.
Bruiser Brody versus Dusty Rhodes.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Anything Bruiser Brody in Puerto Rico with Abdul the Butcher and the fan just scurry.
Yeah.
And they just go.
Mhm.
Bruiser Brody versus Ivan Koloff. Tony Atlas and Tiger Conway versus Tank Patton and Colonel Buck Robley. And then Bruiser Brody versus The Spoiler is the last match on the DVD.
Hey, guys.
Yes.
I just found on eBay. Give me
Oh,
just a
boy.
second. I gotta scroll back
Oh,
up to the
geez.
top.
I had to close my browser. I would have bought more shit.
The complete catalog of WCW home video on Blu-ray for like $400. But I'm going through the list. Some of this stuff I don't think is actually on the WWE network.
Example.
Oh my God.
The first annual Crockett Cup.
Is
I
Crockett
might have that.
Cup on the network?
What
Something
is it?
called
What is
New
it?
Revolution, which
What's it?
falls after Starrcade 89 and in front of Halloween Havoc 90 on this listing.
Who's the goof in the
Is that
bill?
Stevie Ray? Is
What?
Stevie Ray out there right now?
What?
I bet no. I
Is
bet
Bill
he's
Flynn?
not
Oh my
Buffy
God! Bill
Buffy.
Flynn dropped it.
Bagwell.
Oh, Bill Flynn just hit the ref. He hit Rick Steiner. Oh, and it's Buff Bagwell.
When did Buff Bagwell go change?
When he
He ran
turned
back
on
after
Rick.
the first match. Yeah.
Because that's illegal.
Is he raping the referee?
Yes.
Pretty
That's
much,
Little
yes.
Nate, man.
I
Don't hurt
have the
Little Nate.
Blu-ray sets of the WCW home videos.
Nice, Joey.
Nice.
I'm still part of
Awesome.
the tape trading scene, so
Are you really?
Nice.
Awesome,
Yeah.
Joey. That's super cool.
This
I
looks like
actually-
full
I have
footage
one. I
video.
have one VHS tape in my collection that people have been after for some time, but I won't give it up.
All right, I made an offer on Collision in Korea.
Buff Bagwell just
did you
dragging
see
this
the link I
referee.
gave you? On
Yeah, the
Oh,
link.
I'm sorry, Joey. I did not. I'm sorry. I was.
It's the
Oh.
full version on 83 weeks.
So
Buff just tossed the ref right out of the ring.
I don't know if any of this stuff that I'm looking at, the extras in this, is actually available somewhere else, but I've got titles like Eric Bischoff Shoots,
Happy
the
Days,
Jimmy
Dallas.
Valiant Experience, Kevin Sullivan and the End of WCW. Some of this stuff actually looks kind of interesting.
Wait. Does this count as another match?
Holy shit!
Yes.
Collision in Korea's on here.
Shit. That means I've been
For the record, this got 2 stars in the Observer, both matches.
Thank
Really?
you, Joey.
Where the hell did
All right.
Nick Patrick
All right.
come from?
Phil,
He
here
ran
you
down
go.
the
They
aisle.
ran out because they
They murdered the
They
other
fucked-
referee, right?
they fucked him and then they murdered him and then
Yeah.
they threw him away.
From the 5-star match review, by the way, that involves Sid Vicious, I just
Let's
want to
hear
read
this.
this one line.
Okay.
Suffice to say, this is one of the best matches I've ever seen. 22 minutes of solid mayhem with the crowd on its feet screaming from the opening of the action.
Mike,
That's our bonus show. That is our next bonus show because I call bullshit.
Mike.
What was this?
Wrestle War 91.
Oh Lord.
Mhm.
A
I've watched that
5-star
one.
8-man tag match involving Sid Vicious. I call bullshit, Dave Meltzer. Go fuck yourself.
Okay.
Okay.
Mike, I was gonna say, and
It was
Frank,
War
this goes
Games,
for you,
Phil.
and this would have
Oh,
worked.
that's
for
still go fuck. Dave Meltzer can fuck himself.
I need someone to stop me from buying this.
Matt. This
Buying
would have
what?
worked
Hey,
for Matt as well.
Buying
don't
what?
buy it.
Real quick,
Buy
Stop.
it. Buy
if-
it.
Nah.
for
I'll give what I
Halloween.
could.
Am I mute?
What?
No,
Did
go
I
ahead,
mute
Carl.
myself?
No, you
Oh,
just
no.
getting talked
Oh.
over.
I can hear you.
If we could have aligned ourselves in boxes that were next to one another, Mike and Frank, I really wanted to go for Halloween as the most simple thing, but FMK, F Mary Kill.
Nice.
That would have been, if we just had like letters on there, and each time it came to us, we had to throw it to Conrad or Bischoff or.
All right, here's
Fine.
one for you. This will be a little bit of fun. FMK, members of the NWO. Go.
Oh, I'm fucking Kevin Nash.
Well, I'm fucking
Miss
Miss Elizabeth. Yeah.
One at a time. One at a time.
I'm sticking with Kevin Nash. I'm gonna marry. Well, no, wait. What am I saying? I'm fucking Buff Bagwell. What are we talking about? I'm gonna marry Kevin Nash, and I I have to kill Jarrett, don't I?
Virgil, Vincent.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
Maybe.
I want this WCW thing.
So buy it.
What is it? Let's get a look. See.
Did you say don't buy it?
I
no,
said buy
I
it.
need to see it. What is it? You said WCW thing.
But I'm sorry. Go ahead, Frank.
The WCW like full VHS collection.
Oh.
What?
No.
How much?
Hey, do they have the ultimate? Do they have the Destruction of the Ultimate Warrior? Because that got taken off the network too.
Frank,
I
how
have
much?
it.
How much?
$400.
Oh, God.
And it's on.
I don't know if, I don't know
it's
if
on
Henry's
DVD.
having
Oh,
a seizure or something, but Henry is like all over the place.
I want the actual VHS tape.
Oh, the actual. Let me
Yeah.
see something.
But I found, again, this is what I need you guys to talk me out of buying because it's $250. It's the actual poster from the Chamber of Horrors match from Halloween Havoc 91.
Hard no.
That's what I bought. That's
Hard
what
no.
I bought.
Is it? I won't
The
buy
91. Yeah, I bought that. For $20, the Chamber of Horrors. I saw that. I'm like, yes.
No, the one I found was $250.
Yeah.
Right, and I
$20,
bought it for
sure.
because I think that one's signed.
Oh.
Is it signed?
No,
mine
it's not
is
signed.
not.
No, this one's isn't signed either.
I
True or
bought mine
false,
for
Phil
20.
is puking right now.
False. I had to stop a smoke alarm.
Oh yes, I heard
Oh,
that.
Scott
But
Hall.
speaking of puking, it is shot time.
Yes. Match 9.
This is
This
never.
is Ashley
Dude, I don't know
Hammer.
why. TJ, I saw that. I don't know why that one's $250. I got mine for 20.
I hate watching.
I bought it right away. I was like, "You crazy? This looks in perfect condition."
Phil, what are you going to do with the rest of that bottle after tonight? Because you're
You know
probably not
what?
drinking.
At this point, I'm so used to it that I'll probably take a shot here or there every now and then.
A framed Survivor Series poster from 1992.
No.
Kamala,
are you serious?
Kamala and the Undertaker.
How much?
Big Boss Man and Nails is on this.
Yes, but how much?
Hold on. Don't rush the bit. Ultimaniacs against Ric Flair and Razor Ramon in the main event. There's also the Natural Disasters and the Nasty Boys versus Money Inc. and the Beverly Brothers. $30. It's already framed.
$30, not so bad. I thought they were going to say 200 again.
No.
Especially when it's the poster of the event before the match got changed. So apparently it's not a reprint.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So what you're referencing, Joey, is that Chamber of Horrors match. Yes, in the poster, I found Barry Windham still in the poster, and he doesn't wrestle in the match.
Oh.
No,
so
I was
that's
talking
what-
about
that's
the
why it's more
Survivor Series
expensive.
poster.
Oh,
Because
because
Warrior was replaced by Mr. Perfect.
that's right. You're right.
Oh,
But
right.
in the 91 Havoc match in the Chamber of Horrors, Windham gets replaced by Texas Jack.
Now, Joey, your link was awesome. This guy says, according to this DVD, that there are some matches on this one that were not shown on what you can find on YouTube. What that means, I don't know. But he took my offer because I was like $45. I'm like, that's a little much for one DVD. But he did take my offer lower. So I will burn this and we'll do this at some point, whenever you want to. It could be a bonus show.
A boner show?
Yeah, I mean, like whenever. But I'm gonna see what the entire card is because remember it was 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
I think, Carl, I think you misunderstood what I said.
Oh,
because you originally said boner show.
A boner show.
So I said, we can do a boner show.
No. I would like to do a boner show. Like
Me
just
too.
like just a,
We do one every Friday night.
True.
yeah.
I came back just in time for Boner Show. What did I miss?
We're gonna do a show where it's gonna be boners the entire time.
TJ, I've been playing with different names for next Friday. As I'll send you the list that I've been working.
Okay.
Working on.
Ah, ah.
You know, it's absurdly easy to find, like what I consider to be like the second era of the WWE VHS tapes. So from like 97 on.
Mm.
But to find the ones like the Coliseum home videos before that are fucking impossible.
Mm-hmm.
I have them on Blu-ray too.
I think my wife is upstairs beating her children.
Henry, are you trying to chime in? Because I literally watched you raise your hand, and then it was up so long, you started like looking at your cuticles. You're like,
Yeah, Henry, you got to jump in because I'm not looking at the Zoom screen. So
Either mine.
I'm looking at eBay.
I found something within that set that I think would make for an excellent show to cover. I just don't know where to find it anywhere else.
What's
And
that?
I had the one that I found with all the WCW stuff for like $400. There's a show called Rumble in the Rising Sun. I had to look it up. It is the first WCW New Japan Pro Wrestling Super Show from 1991. The main event on that card is a match between the NWA WCW World Heavyweight Champion Ric Flair and the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion Tatsumi Fujinami that ends in controversial circumstances and sets up a rematch at Super Brawl 91.
Yep.
That WCW never bothers to adequately explain to anybody else because Jim Herd's a dumbass.
Is that in that big lot that you were talking about?
Yeah, I had to look it up, and when I did a Google search for it, I also found it on Amazon.
See if
on
you could just find
VHS.
just the VHS of that.
Well, I didn't know what to call it because I only knew it as a WCW New Japan Super Show. Let me just a second. I'll see what I can
God,
find.
I wish I could find some of those WWF, like that '94, the one with wrestling and war, wrestling and romance that they did, where it's WWF and war, Super
Let me
Show.
see what the name of it is.
While everyone's looking at stuff online,
Yeah, this show is just completely.
Yeah, segueing back to this match here, I'm just seeing Scott Hall on our screen, and it's unfortunate that reportedly Scott Hall has relapsed or has been having issues again because that dude, he was doing so well for so long, and I hope he bounces back.
I mean, his son's a dipshit, but I was upset to hear that.
Yeah.
You know what I find weird about this match so far is that I've been watching it since they rang the bell. How is Kevin Nash bleeding?
Yes.
It was that outside bump, right?
I think
No.
so because when the
He
match
took a
started,
shot. He took a shot at the beginning of the match.
Oh, did
yeah,
he?
from whatever it was, Hall was drinking. It looked like right before he started wailing on him in the corner.
I've just instructed our resident attorney that I bought the Ring of Honor master tapes to see what he says. See what he says.
Is this everybody's? The Scott Hall figure was amazing. The WCW one because you could, I think you squeezed his legs and he did the razor's edge or outsider's edge.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
and I think it came with a table, if I'm not mistaken. I believe his did or Goldberg. Somebody's came with a table, a breakaway table. But is this? I don't know. This is my favorite ring gear that he has on. The black and white.
Look how good he looks. Like he is jacked in this match.
He really is.
He is.
He's one of the greatest wrestlers to ever be world champion.
Should we have that talk right now?
If we want to, I'll just tell you right now. Number one for me is Mr. Perfect.
Carl, you go ahead first with your point, and then we'll scurry up over.
No, I was going to say where he looked gigantic, and it hit me as Lauren had never seen Wrestle Rock Rumble, like the rap itself, and I showed her that from the AWA, and Kurt Hennig and Hall are a team in that. He is so gigantic on the gas for sure, but he's so not puffy, but he's not vascular. He's just so huge. And I want to say, what was Wrestle Rock Rumble 86, 87? Because it happened on the legs of the Bears. But he is so big. If nobody's seen that music video, go back and watch it or find it.
I can tell you when he was both in AWA and WCW, I'm fairly sure, as the Diamond Stud, I'm fairly sure he's over 300 pounds. He's
big.
He's a mountain.
Go for it.
Let's do best wrestler to never win the world title. Phil, you said Mr. Perfect. It's hard to argue that one. It really is. Although, I mean, you can make the argument that he was the AWA champion, but where the guidelines are WCW and WWE champion. Oh, I think Nash got hard weight here.
Wait, the best technical?
No, just in your opinion, like the one guy who should have won the world title but didn't.
Oh, but didn't. All right. I want to go last. I'm gonna wait.
I'm gonna take a minute also. Brandy, go ahead.
Roddy Piper.
Good. Oh God, that's great.
Good one.
Great one. Henry Evingham. I don't know why I can't say Henry's name without saying both of his names.
I don't mind. At least you say it right.
Yep, I didn't.
Carla has to combine my name with some sort of weird name like P. Jax or Phil Jax or.
I like
Julio.
P-Jax. I always say it.
I think mine, honestly, is a legitimate toss-up. For WCW purposes, if they won the WCW title, what we would now call the WCW title is Big Gold, while it was still the NWA Championship. Does that count?
Yeah.
Then.
Yeah, which throws Rick Rude off the list.
That's
throws Terry Funk off it too, and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Well, Terry Funk
Barry
was
Windham.
NWA champion in 1976.
Okay, he challenged Flair for it in '89 and probably didn't win it. Okay, that was why I asked. I couldn't remember. I honestly think mine's a toss-up. I feel like when Rhino jumped ship to WWE at the beginning of the invasion, he had the makings of a top champion because he was ECW champion when they locked their doors. But I also split that with Arn Anderson. He came into the business 10 years too late, but he would have made an excellent world champion even in a transitional phase, I think.
Yeah, I think Arn got in the business 10 years too early. Or no, yeah, you're right. 10 years too late. Never mind. I'm backwards. James, what do you got?
I'm gonna go Jake Roberts. That's
answer.
I think if we were just gonna say WWE, I would have said Dusty because he actually never won the title there. But he won. Obviously, he won NWA, but I don't think he won a WC when he was WCW though. Straight up.
No, he was pretty much not full time anymore when Turner bought WCW. Joey Carr.
Okay.
And then we'll go to Brandy.
I've got quite a few opinions on that. I think Mr. Perfect is a really good choice. I think Scott Hall is a really good choice. I think Roddy Piper is a really good choice. I also think that Owen Hart was a good choice during his run in '94 when he was feuding with Bret Hart. I think he should have gotten a short run, even for just a month. He should have did an upset and then lost to Bret Hart at SummerSlam if nothing else. I mean, give him a short run to set him up as a credible threat like you did at WrestleMania. So he's a threat in the future, but because of injuring Austin and then him dying, he never got to be a world champion.
Right. Good answer. Very good. And I like the explanation also. You other asswipes didn't do that. Frank?
Yeah, so Joey took one of mine, and he's smart, so he knows what he's doing. I would say when Scott Hall was Razor Ramon, I think he could have been the World Wrestling Federation champion. Also, looking back, and I'm thinking again just WWF maybe, but in his prime, Jimmy Snuka. I don't recall him ever having any type of major title run. I mean, he was so over.
I don't even think he was ever a tag champion. I think he was WCW US champ or not NWA US champion at one point.
He was also ECW World Heavyweight Champion before they became the ECW that we've come to know and love now.
Yeah, I'm not counting that. I'm counting mainstream here.
And he got away with murder.
Well, I know if you got to put that in the back of your head. I'm just saying back.
You put the table in the back of her head.
Well, true that. And
my God!
Honestly, that was good.
Jesus,
that was really good. Joey, Owen Hart. I don't know why the hell they did not pull the trigger. The matches those two had. I mean, that SummerSlam '94, which is the poster behind me. You could have given him the belt there. Given him just a pay-per-view to pay-per-view run. Brett could have got it back at Survivor Series or something.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I thought they should have done.
yeah, like, I mean, spot on there.
But we did get Brett and Bob Backlund.
Jesus,
Yeah, or have Owen be the one that beats Brett and have Diesel beat Owen.
Yeah, that again, they actually could have had a match as opposed to an 8-second squash at a house show.
Yeah.
Vinny.
Everybody get good answers, but they already took my answer. I've always been upset that Mr. Perfect, I think WWE at the time dropped the ball. They should have had a Hogan Perfect on a
Yes.
major pay-per-view. I mean, you could go on and on with Roddy Piper too. I mean, it's the Hogan era where, I mean, I'm not a big Ultimate Warrior fan, so I don't know why Ultimate Warrior is the one to beat Hogan. I would have liked to have seen Piper beat Hogan way back in Mr. Perfect.
I've never heard
WWE.
of. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I've never heard of anyone saying that Piper should have been the guy that downed Hogan. That's actually really interesting to think about.
Maybe a segment later on in this show. Mike, I'm sorry. Brainy, did you go?
I had an honorable mention because Carl's gonna anticipate this, but Gino Hernandez, he died so young.
No, it's legit. He was, what was he, 24 when he died?
Yeah, he was really young.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Rumor
If they
has
had
it he
been-
was supposed to be the $1 Million Man.
Yes, he was the real life $1 Million Man, and I wrote an article about that if you're interested.
Fantastic.
When they buried Gino, he had a platinum casket. They put in his pocket with a picture of his children his black American Express card, and on each corner of the casket they had bottles of Dom Perignon. So yes, he was the real life $1 Million Man, and he could have been an amazing. Love you, Gino.
Here's the end of the match right
Totally
here. Kevin
agree.
Nash crotch chops him, just walks out of the ring, giving Scott Hall the count out
Ted.
victory.
Yeah, how
How
stupid
did
is that?
Ted not get a run? Teddy was great.
Yeah, $1 Million Man should have definitely got a run. He should have beat Hogan in a chicken shit way.
Yes.
Bruce Pritchard would say he didn't need the belt.
Pritchard said that about Perfect too.
Yep.
And Roddy.
And Piper. Yeah, and Piper.
Let's go to Mike Kolb here.
So when you first asked the question, the first thing that popped in my head was Mr. Perfect, and of course Phil was spot on with that first one. Everybody's mentioned good ones. Owen was next in my mind. Roddy Piper's up there, Ted DiBiase. So I'm going to throw a couple of curveballs here.
Damn it, Mike.
Sorry, Carl. This one is more recent, and I don't include TNA, but I think Christian could have been the guy in WWE eventually. But really the curveball that I'm going to throw your way is Killer Kowalski. His name gets thrown around a lot, but he was never NWA champion, wasn't WCW champion, he was none of it. So I was kind of surprised to know Killer Kowalski never had the strap.
Absolutely. That is a travesty.
He went old school on us. I did not see that coming.
That's good.
Carl Mandick.
Honorable mention, IRS, Mike Rotundo, going back between if they would have stuck with the Varsity Club / when he was with Paul Heyman's Paulie the Dangerous Alliance, was he not?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they would have ran with him there, I think that could have been interesting. I tried to go for guys again that were in WCW and WWF / E. John Tenta, Brian Pillman, and pushed properly without all the stuff that happened to him as far as substance abuse would be William Regal.
Wow.
So a couple other odd ones out there that
I think
never had the
Pillman-
strap.
I think Pillman would have got it if he didn't injure his ankle coming to WWE.
Yep.
I think he was primed to get it when he came back.
One that kind of slipped through the cracks, I'm surprised with this group. If Nick Mills would have been here, he probably would have said it. Bulldog.
Oh yeah.
No.
Davey.
God, if we didn't say it, he'd kill us.
Sorry, Davey. Sorry, Nick.
I don't see that one. I really don't.
Yeah, hot take. I don't think I don't think so.
No, I'm not saying he should have, but I'm just saying he's usually a popular choice.
Hey guys, we might want to hot shot this conversation because the reason we're all here is on our screen right now, about to come up. The
I'm
rematch
so
of all
excited.
rematches.
I'm so excited.
Can I tell you guys, if you watch some of this match, there's a couple of WrestleMania 6 spots in it.
No. This is.
I want
no,
that
we
sign.
we still have Bret Hart and Sting.
Wait. I was building up too early. Damn.
You build it up.
I want that
I
sign.
shot my shot too soon.
You got to take a shot now for that.
No.
That sign that said Sniffer 316 can.
I don't think it's any. I don't think. Oh.
Oh, here. I'm
You
at
know, Phil,
2:07, 58,
you know.
59. I'm at 2 hours 8 minutes. Is that where?
Yeah.
2:08,
2 hours,
yeah.
8 minutes, 5, 6,
Yeah.
7.
Cool.
I'm gonna invite Phil to fist himself.
I'm going to invite you to cut your own hair.
With Manscaped.com.
So,
I'm going to invite all of you
I don't
to
care.
witness.
When I see Bret Hart walking out right now, I hear his WWF theme music.
Yeah,
I
me
never
too.
hear anything
Yeah,
else.
you
100%,
have
100%.
to.
although I will say Bret Hart's last WCW theme is really fucking good.
Yeah, it was good.
Did anybody, TJ, did you catch how much his glasses were? Remember, I asked how much they would go for on eBay. There are a pair on there signed, like the pink.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Right, and they were like on the sidebar, like you may also be interested in. They were like 1,500, 1980, something way outrageous. I mean, like way high.
I traded one of my kids for a pair of Bret Hart sunglasses.
Wow.
I'll
Hey,
get it
straight
up to
up,
spare.
dude. Tradesies. This one or this one, I get that.
I tell you what, we're talking about, theme music. We got Sting coming out here. Low-key, his WCW Seek and Destroy entrance music from Metallica, my favorite WCW entrance music all time.
What music is this right here?
It's
This is regular, like,
What's with the goatee? I forgot this.
Yeah, I didn't.
He's tomato face.
I don't
This was
remember
not
the
my
goatee.
favorite thing.
All right. If we can stop fawning over NWO Sting, I'd like to get my options for best wrestler never won the title.
We're not interested.
Okay.
No, sorry. We were, but it's
We already had this conversation.
That's fair.
We moved on.
Also, one who slipped through the cracks didn't get mentioned, Dustin Rhodes.
Yes. Absolutely.
The one that always blows my mind, even more than Piper and the 80s and 90s Piper in WWE, the one that always stuns me, it never happened, is Roddy beating Hogan in 97. Or was it? Yeah, 97. I don't know. I mean, he beat him 3 times in a matter of, 5 months?
Mm-hmm.
And somehow never won the belt.
Right?
So I at that time, I mean, the NWO was running so strong and just bulldozing everyone in its path. And you bring back Piper and, to tell Hogan, you may have done everything in the business, but you've never beaten me. And then Piper goes 3-0 against him and they never drop the title. Like, I don't, that one blows my mind.
And how about current day Samoa Joe in WWE?
Oh
Or
my
Cesaro?
God.
Cesaro,
Yes.
thank you.
Cesaro,
Cesaro,
oh my
definitely.
God.
This is the design they should bring back.
Real quick,
Oh, that
we've
U.S.
got
title?
Oh, yeah.
We've got Sting and Bret Hart in the ring. 15-year-old me. This was a 60-year-old me. This is a fucking wet dream of a match.
Real
like
quick,
I've always,
Phil, don't you owe us a shot?
Always wanted this match. And when I finally got it, I was so disappointed in how this match turned out because this could have been an actual 5-star fucking classic. Fuck you, Dave Meltzer.
Do a shot.
No. Next match.
You talk about wet dreams.
Can I see-
30-year-old Brandy sitting over here dying over how good these guys look. Jesus Christ.
By the way,
Can
Phil,
you show us the bottle, Phil?
This is match number 9.
I just took a shot
Number
with the
10.
last match.
Well, then you went on a turn, sir.
No, we didn't.
I
Only
asked
12
what match
matches
we
on
were
this card.
on.
This is 10.
Show the bottle. Show the bottle. I
This
want to
is
make sure
10.
you're
Yeah,
close to
I
a
would
quarter.
say I think we are at 10.
For $85, you can own a 1990s Hitman glasses.
Signed?
No, not signed.
He's like my least favorite of all time, so I wouldn't, but
they're the legit ones.
that is pretty badass.
Whoa,
actually.
there's Frank's
Look at
mom.
him.
Is he talking
Sorry.
smack
Yeah,
to
he's
that lady?
talking smack to this lady.
Wait, is it? That looked like Kevin Nash dressed up as Arn, but like with Kevin Nash hair. That was unbelievable. Like the same shirt, like and everything. Like if you look back at that guy sitting right there.
Do you think
Like
Frank's
hard
getting his
cam.
Playboy right now?
I don't
God, I
know,
hope
but he's
so.
gonna get down on the
It's just gonna
Titans,
come
I
back
guess.
So are
like
these
South
two actually
Park.
going to wrestle, or is it
No.
just going to be 15 minutes
No,
of
they're gonna
foreplay?
fiddle fuck
Whoa,
around.
cup coming in. Jesus Christ. Good throw. Somebody had like that looked like it came far. Just like it wasn't like somebody was like front row, like that looked like freaking Elway. By the way, rewatched Elway to Marino 1983 last night, TJ. Just out of felt like rewatching it.
Oh, wait a minute. You watched what?
Elway to Marino,
Oh,
the 30 for 30.
oh,
So good. That and USFL.
Oh.
USFL.
Donald Trump ruined the USFL.
He did.
He sure did. And in quick fashion, mind you.
Though I'm grateful to him for that, because otherwise Buffalo would probably still never have the AFC Championship.
Oh yeah, I guess because you got that
A
was
plethora
pretty-
of players
yeah,
whose
80
NFL
yeah.
rights belong to the Bills.
Kelly did not want to go and play for Buffalo.
So this is why I love Matt, because right now I'm talking to him, and he's telling me like what it means that I own these tapes for Ring of Honor.
that's awesome.
Gotta love Matt for that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Real
I
quick.
can do a
Love
good
you.
job. He's probably
Shout out
layering-
to Matt. Matt, we wish you were here with us. This is the second
He's
second
out
tape in a row.
feeding the homeless or building them a
But-
house or some crazy shit because he does stuff like that all the time.
He's
'Cause he's-
probably doing both. He's probably feeding the homeless while building a house,
Yeah.
while singing an opera song and writing out his next commencement speech for whatever office he decides to run for,
Yeah.
and
He
is
is-
assuredly going to win.
He is too talented for his own good,
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
and too nice
know-
of a guy.
Like I just have this image in my head of him with a hammer and a big spoonful of mac and cheese, just being like, "If I was a rich man, you know,
Please,
just
Love
like
you for that, Carl.
Please,
Yeah.
somebody draw that, please.
I gotta say, guys, as I look at all of your screens, I can get a pretty good idea on what the rest of your homes look like, with two exceptions. Joey, obviously, I can't tell what your house looks like based on this view. And Carl, I'm scared to know what the rest of your house looks like.
I've got. So technically, this is my. Yeah, we'll get serious for a second.
Lay it storm style.
This is my brother's bedroom, but he is bebe
Unavailable.
serving hard times right now. So when the whole chat pack thing started, I'm like, nobody has a dark background. Like nobody has everybody is white. Like I'm looking beige, white, and he painted his room like dark blue. So I'm like, I'm gonna use his, and then so mine is there, and then we got stairs that go down, and then there's a small kitchen and a little patio, and that's that. That's a 2-bedroom condo.
Gotcha.
That's that. But
And as
he will be back in February, so he doesn't even know. Like I tried it. You want something very weird? Try describing ad-free shows or Chat Pack, Top Guy Theater, any of that stuff, because that was our connection. Like Wednesday night was like, no matter what I had going on, no matter anything, it didn't matter. We listened to Shivani because like we would watch Lucha Underground because that was Wednesday nights also. This is when NXT was not on USA, so like we would get to NXT, but we'd play like Rocket League. We got really into the Switch. We got really into the like any game for the Switch. Andy's got and then if we wanted to get drunk, we'd play Skyrim on the VR headset. and I almost threw up twice because I was like, this is too intense. But like that's how we got into it. And then he goes away in February, comes back, he serves a year, and he comes out in February. So I had to explain to him, like, yeah, all the shows are under one banner now, and there's no commercials. He's like, wait, I don't get it. Like on like the Patreon feed, like is there two separate ones? I'm like, yeah, Tony still has his, but then there's this ad-free shows one. And like trying to explain it, he's like, I still don't really get it. I'm like, I know it's really hard to explain, but it's weird to explain. So he's like he's like, when I get out, I am going to just rip through that library. And I'm like, yeah, no, you're going to have to, because there's some good stuff on there. So yeah, that's
what's your brother's name?
My brother's little brother's name is Colin. So, and technically I say brother because he is my best friend. He's 10 and a half years younger, same mom, different dad. So stepdad. So Carl and
Well,
Colin.
I'm sure we're going to get a chance to meet him when he gets out. So that's cool.
Oh my gosh. He's going to bag. If you guys think you can burn on me, he's going to bag me. Every dirty secret, everything I have, he'll play into any, if you lob him a softball, he'll just bring out, he'll be like, oh yeah, it's one time when you got your scrot caught in the car door. Remember that? Be like, oh my God, don't talk about that.
I'm sure Mike's already looking up something to mail him.
Well, let's not ignore what just happened here. Did you get your scrotum caught in the car door?
No, thank goodness. If it did, I would not. No, the worst I've ever heard in my life was in the television world. We had a weather guy go and do a thing called donkey baseball, donkey softball. It's where you actually play for charity. You play softball or baseball on the back of a donkey.
Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to interrupt you, Carl.
What?
Look at Sting's ring attire. Tell me from the front, what is the one thing that sticks out more than anything else?
The football padding. His nipples. The football.
It's gonna get his nipples.
No. Look, I hate you fucking guys for this, but look at his crotchal area.
His Peter meat.
He's got like this. It looks like a skull there or something. Just some sort of design.
Oh, it's a cup.
It doesn't look like a cup though.
Hold on. I'm pretty good at hog watching.
Man, I need a shot here.
Oh, he's faking it.
Can't get off of Brett. I need
Kick your leg out. Oh yeah! Wow!
What is that?
You've never seen that before? He had that in most of the Crow ones.
There's no way that does not immediately draw attention to that man's crotch.
Oh, that's been around for a while though.
Maybe a little kid or teenager he was like.
I would have had the two scorpions kind of converging on it till like it was gonna like snap on it. Oh no, but no, the worst scrot injury ever. Oh, ow, yeah. I see what you mean.
How does the referee not notice he's got nuts?
Until
just now.
Oh, low blow. He didn't see the low blow either.
Nope.
His sting just magically fell over.
You didn't see that right in front of his face.
Yeah, he's like, what happened? What happened?
I don't know if anybody else is a UFC fan here, but Ortega nailed Zombie with a Judas Effect elbow, and it was pretty sweet.
Nice.
I'm not. Oh, I love that camera shot.
I've got the Jericho shirt on and everything for that one.
Wait, is that right now?
Yeah, it's going on right now.
So
finishing this. Anyways, guy didn't know how to get on a donkey. Goes to get on it, and he goes to, and he gets mule kicked in the beanbag, and he had to be out of work and came back. I'm like, hey, you doing okay? And he's like, oh, he was an older guy. He's like, hey, it was a plum for a week. And I'm like, oh my God, I just wanted to make sure you were okay. Not that descriptive.
And Brady has died once again.
Yeah. That was not. I'm like, okay, well, I'm not playing in that.
We have reached the broken Brady moment of the show where Brady has broken. It's inevitable.
We see a drone fly in. We know she's really.
How awesome would it be, Frank, if like 2 a.m. your guys' doorbell rings and it's the postal service with a late delivery, and your mom gets woken up for your Playboy?
Yeah, that's not gonna go over well, bro.
Hey, Frank, you finally broke out a headset.
Hey, Frank's got a
Yeah,
headset. I
yeah,
like this.
I've had it, but I was having problems with it before. But I figured I'd. James said that I was having it looked like the audio would come out before my lips would move, and I hate that shit. So
Correct. It's like perfect now.
You just had to
Yeah, it's
say the
perfectly in
magic
sync.
name. This is completely unrelated to what we're talking about, and now that image is in my head, Mike. Oh.
So
was
do you
great.
guys like Bret Hart better as a heel or a face?
Heel.
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 Heel 97.
Yeah,
But heel WWE was
Yes.
Yeah, heel
Right.
WWE.
Yeah.
like
The
this
the
heel.
anti-America Bret Hart was his best shit.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
The fact that he in real life was celebrated in every other country but America made it even better.
That's why I always ask Europeans, like, or anybody that is from, like, whether it's Nick or Barat, who even said it. I mean, not European. I should say just like international. Also, Adam O'Neill. Like, what the hell was why? Like, why was Bret Hart so big international? What the hell, Sting? Wait, what? I don't remember that at all.
We just took out the referee.
Wait, and now Bret Hart just leg dropped.
Oh, that leg drop is executed perfectly.
Well, he is the excellence of execution.
Oh,
But the
Someone had to say
European draw is very interesting to me. Or I should say, excuse me, I did it again. International draw.
Henry, can you give me a time check?
Yes.
Because you guys keep sending me links. I keep opening them.
2 hours, 24, 05, 06, 07.
God damn, I have had a lot to drink. I sound like Carl.
11, 12. Yeah, I'm on the same.
I've got.
That's one of my
24,
favorite
15,
burns of all
16,
time.
17, 18.
Oh, I'm
Ooh, that
forced
elbow
to
was
compare
rough. That elbow was rough, James.
Yeah. So I'm still talking to Matt about these Ring of Honor tapes because now my curiosity's intrigued. And one of them, the first one was Ring of Honor Hell Freezes Over from 06.
Yeah.
And let me read you the card for that.
If it's anything like the 05 card, oh my God, right in his leg. Ow.
Oh!
Kicked his leg out from his leg.
Fuck that referee.
Austin Aries versus Ricky Reyes. Nigel McGuinness versus Tony Mamaluke. Jimmy Rave and Alex Shelley versus Azriel and Claudio Castagnoli. Homicide versus Roderick Strong versus Brian Danielson.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Christopher Daniels versus Jay Lethal.
Right.
Jack Evans versus Trick Davis versus Sal Renaro versus Kid Makazi versus Adam Pierce versus Jason Blade.
I'm sorry, can you say that second name again?
Trick Davis.
How bad did WWE drop the ball with Austin Aries?
How bad did Austin Aries drop the ball on himself?
On himself, yes.
Samoa Joe versus BJ Whitmer.
Oh my God.
AJ Styles versus Matt Sydal.
Whoa, hell, whoa. Okay, you can continue now.
And a Ring of Honor
Oh, that was a headshot.
world title match.
Oh.
Brian Danielson versus Chris Hero.
Nice.
But the reason why, so there's not a lot of DVDs apparently of this pay-per-view or whatever you show, but there are a few, but they're kind of hard to find.
Mm-hmm.
And
he's not about to.
Oh.
What
Yeah,
Matt
he
said,
is.
like the value of what I just bought comes in. Because I guess I didn't fully understand what I bought. Is say WWE buys out Ring of Honor. If they want to publish those shows on the network, they have to buy the tapes from me.
Oh,
No, they do not.
Yeah.
Oh
you
my
bought the
God.
master tapes.
You bought the legit
That-
master tapes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you have the time, yeah, like the time code, the whole deal, if you have those, yeah,
actually,
you can't pub. Well, I don't know.
But Matt said too. He goes, if you get it, and it has the time code and there's no sound.
That's the other part. Yes.
You have the originals. I love Matt.
Did I miss something there? Or did the referee only count to 2?
No, he dropped it. It was that arm drop. It wasn't.
Okay, he did drop it 3
His arm,
times.
he dropped it 3 times.
No, he,
yeah.
he didn't drop it 3 times. He dropped it twice.
That's what I thought.
It just looked like he was passed out, so he just dropped it.
Sting's pretty much dead. He got his
Yeah,
with a
Sting's
baseball
kinda
bat.
dead.
Well, Sting was hurt. That's why this match wasn't that good. They had to write him out of the storyline.
And then they basically tried to murder the referee.
Yeah.
And then in a few months, Bret Hart gets murdered by Goldberg.
That referee is still
That was
selling.
next year.
Still selling.
Yeah, wasn't that Havoc next year?
No, it was Starrcade. It was 14 months later.
That's right. God, Joey, Lord.
So
I know he's the brain.
Seriously.
Good Lord.
WCW historian.
Like,
I've been in a tape trading scene since I was 12.
Well, we're like, I think it happened around this time, and he's like, it happened August 27th, 1991.
It was 2 hours and 27 minutes into the pay-per-view. At the
And it got 7 stars in the Tokyo Dome.
Outside, it was a nice 73 degrees, slightly overcast, but
Dude, this
still
ref
a bit of a
is
drizzle.
selling. Who is this ref? He is selling hard.
Billy Silverman.
Billy
The
Silverman.
arena sold pretzels for $3.50.
Also, just a heads up, it seems like I might have to go upstairs in a few minutes and put my son to bed. Should not take me very long. Just so you know.
Do we pause it and then pick it up right where?
Well, what I'm hoping happens is he will fall asleep, and I will have.
I had a nut itch. Sorry.
I will have to go get him during Warrior Hogan. That's what
You're hoping that happens, right?
Yes.
My hope is that TJ walks into his son's room and walks right into an RKO.
That would be great.
From Randy Orton, the same way he did to Joe Briscoe.
Man.
Speaking of Randy Orton, remember that time you told Phil, fuck off?
I do. Great.
When did that happen?
Oh, I guess
Well,
you.
it happened back in the day.
Yeah, quick story. I lived in Cape Girardeau back in 2008, and I worked at the gas station across from the arena in Cape Girardeau. Didn't even know there was a WWE event there. Well, a taxi driver walks into the store and buys a pack of Camels, and she goes, "You're not going to believe this, but Randy Orton's in my taxi right now." And I practically pole vaulted over the counter and went outside, and I got like halfway up to his car, and I'm like, "Hey, Randy Orton!" And he just looks over at me because he's in his car, in the taxi, the windows rolled up. He just looks over at me and mouths the words "fuck off," and that's it. And he just looks away. I was so thrilled for the rest of the day that Randy Orton told me to fuck off. It was the highlight of my day.
You know what else happened that day? Phil actually got to drive his Camaro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the last time.
2 years before it came out.
Speaking of the Camaro, the GoFundMe is getting up there, bro.
Yeah, I'm really, really happy with the donations everyone's had. Again, I really thought, Mike, it was going to be some stupid asshole rip from you. And I still kind of think it might be. It's going to be like, "Oh, I hit the goal. Thanks for the money, everybody." And Mike just pockets it. Fucking, we never hear from him again.
I would like to point out that as of right now, I have the lowest bid or the lowest donation.
We're aware.
No, I think the way he's going to deliver the money to you, Phil, is he's going to drive to East Alton, Illinois. He's going to purchase a T-shirt cannon, one of those T-shirt guns, and it's going to be nothing but Sacagawea golden dollars. And he's like, "Here's the money, biatch."
Okay, hold up. Her name is Sacagawea.
Oh.
Secondly, Carl, do you know what kind of a spread you'd get from those coins if you fired them out of like a T-shirt cannon? You'd kill them.
Right. Well, I'm not looking to kill. Wait, it's not Sacagawea.
It's Sacagawea.
Sacagawea.
What?
Sacagawea.
I'm really confused.
As
what's going on.
usual, the white
No.
man has bastardized a native name.
I have no idea what's happening right now.
Can we just call them the presidential gold dollar coin?
Well, she just went by Mrs. Sack, right?
Oh.
God.
I don't know.
I just realized what's
I
about
should
to happen.
never drink soda around you people ever
It's
again.
pop.
It's Malort time.
It's Coke.
Bruce,
just,
take your
like-
pills.
Well done, Henry.
Corrected at 6:47. I should never drink soda. It's pop. It's Malort. Coke.
We just had a lot of cultural differences on the show just this second.
We need Barat on here to
Oh,
round
and
it
I was
out.
thinking Coke. Oh, I was thinking La Cocaína.
No, not the
Wayne.
kind that Buff Bagwell uses. Wrong Coke.
I think
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
someone just may have donated to your Camaro again.
Oh, I'll you know.
Oh,
if
and
it
by
is
the way,
like-
whoever the anonymous prick is that donated $10 just to beat me, fuck you.
Is that a Whitney Wright sign
Wasn't
in
me.
there? Oh, no.
I don't know who that prick is, but I can tell you that the anonymous prick that donated $30 so he had to drink that crap was me.
Oh, bless you, Henry.
And I take another shot.
Oof.
God almighty.
It's actually the last one of the night. Ah.
Oh no, it's not.
No, it's really not because the deal was a quarter of the bottle, and you are not at a quarter. You're close.
No,
Oh.
you don't see
Maybe
the written
2
agreement.
shots from it.
Oh.
Any misuse of flash paper,
Oh,
there has
burns.
to be a shot.
It burns.
Oh, if that's the case, Carl, Phil's gonna die in this next match.
I'm so excited for this match.
Tell me, when Hogan comes out here, does he have his personal mic stand with him, or does Bischoff stay out back?
Whoa.
I don't remember if
Still
Bischoff
gonna
came
die,
out.
and I hope I die for this match.
Boom.
I'm gonna go upstairs and shove a wooden spoon up my ass.
Coming from Joey and all the hardship he's been through his life, for him to say that he wants to die during this match, that's saying something.
This is
shit,
great.
look at
Look at
this
that boa. Look at the.
I want that boa.
You know, Jimi Hendrix intro for Hulk Hogan, best intro for Hulk Hogan.
I cannot tell you how much I love you guys for the fact that I just said I'm gonna go upstairs and shove a wooden spoon up my ass, and you guys were like "fucking TJ" and just ignored me.
Yep.
Kept
pretty
going
much.
with the conversation.
Oh.
Now we kind of just no-sold the wooden spoon up the ass. That's par for the course for you, buddy.
Well, as Dr. Phil told me, if I'm gonna hurt that bad, I'm gonna do it to myself.
The more you know.
The story that I did not share that I almost started last night about things being caught in your. By the way, that's one of my favorite Deadspin things I look forward to each year. Is that what got caught in our rectum this year? It's an
Oh,
article they
sorry,
come out
the
with.
goddamn aftertaste again.
Mm.
Ah! Sorry, go ahead, Mark.
It burns.
They just showed Hollywood beating Horace Hogan for the second time on this pay-per-view.
And there was no.
That's not foreshadowing at all. They're not leading up to anything obvious or any swerve bros.
Swerve bros.
So wait a minute. Is Russo's not here at this time?
No, he's not here yet.
No, he's still
Again?
writing choppy my pee-pee.
A gimp? Did it say Brooke Hogan or broke?
I hope it didn't say Brooke.
Yeah, I would have been messed up. Anyways, they no story was gonna end with this stepdad doing his residency at Rush. They're in Chicago, right up that'd be in Vinny's neck of the woods. In the 80s, guy comes in, he's like, yeah, I got a little bit of an issue. Dead mouse. Well, the mouse died once it got up in there. Yeah, take it out. That's no joke.
Is that
The
usually
80s were a
gerbils?
hell of a time. Welcome to
Isn't that usually a
1988.
gerbil?
Yeah, gerbil.
Oh, look at the warrior coming to the ring!
Oh,
comes.
dear God in heaven, help me.
Can I ask you a medical question?
Yes.
You know, I gotta do the warrior.
Oh, Christ.
If
God.
you shove something in your anus,
Like,
And
or yeah.
when it becomes lodged,
Uh-huh.
how do you not just shit it out later?
you could be in some serious trouble. Well, it depends. Are we talking about like a funnel and butt chugging something, some like Jaeger,
Wow.
some boofing?
Warrior already looks blown up.
Wait. What if that's Phil's 50% is he's got to butt chug some more?
Time to donate.
Aren't you guys glad you showed up?
That's like legitimately dangerous. So I think that's like a legit danger.
You know what's fun?
I can see it. I can already see it. I'm sitting here. It's like, all right, we're recording whatever.
Oh, you're no. You ain't doing it on the show, asshole.
It's like, yeah, it's like we're recording. It's like I'm over here, and it's like, all right, guys, I appreciate the 50% of.
No. You got to be on your back. You
My wife
got to
walks
be
in
on
and I
your
stick
head, brother.
the tube right down in there, and it's like, oh, hey, sweetie, do you mind helping me out with this for a second here? I gotta entertain some people.
No, yeah.
Why do you have 11 turkey basters filled with Smirnoff? Don't worry about it.
Just help me out, damn it.
Hey, everyone. Welcome to the next episode of Top Guy Theater. Before we jump into War Games 1995, Phil Jackson's going to butt chug some whiskey. The bad part is if he butt chugs some Lord, it's going to taste the same.
You're not wrong.
It might actually taste better.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We gotta go to the side here for a second. We have to.
But you're
comment
drunk
on this
instantly,
match.
so that's a thing.
This is the match.
Yeah.
This is it.
So to prepare for today, I watched the 17-minute or whatever it was promo that he did.
22.
Oh God.
22. Excuse me. Yes.
The one where Bischoff is like.
Is it as bad as it comes across?
It really is.
It's really bad. It's as bad as I remember. I was watching that live.
Ugh.
Looks like he's wearing a Santa hat.
No, it's the yo man, I'm cool, I'm with Stevie Ray hat.
Frank, two things. Where have you been, and why are you still muted?
I was eating something, and my daughter just came home, so I wanted to, not.
Oh, we thought you might have got the Playboy.
Responsible parenting.
Was that the person whose feet I just saw on your bed?
Yes, that's what. Did you see me turn around? I just looked around. I was like, "You're in the shop. Get up."
Yeah, listen to this. It's like my kids are out there murdering each other. Smoke alarms are going off. TJ's kid needs to go to bed upstairs and shove a wooden spoons up his ass. And Frank's over here being the responsible dad and himself and taking care of his kid. Jesus.
I'm committing suicide.
Why are you being so responsible, Frank? You're on the wrong show.
By the way, Warrior's got some phenomenal cougar hair in this match.
Jesus Christ, does he ever?
Guys, I've shared a lot with you and to the many people that watch this about certain shaving habits and certain other things, and not having relations for a few years, so you might as well also know that when it comes to my responsibilities, I take care of shit.
Frank Bruno, who's now going to be known as Brazilian Bruno.
It's fine with me as long as I can still be the sex appeal.
We could do some with Bobo Brazil and
Bobo Bruno.
Yeah, Bobo Bruno.
There you go.
Man, can you imagine if Henry had you been named Bam Bam? We have Bam Bam and Bobo.
Should we call this pubic hair styling? Should it be the Brazil?
All right, yeah, the Brazil. I like that. Yep.
Second most painful armbar Hulk Hogan's ever been in.
Look at this 5-star classic. Oh. Hogan bubbled hard.
Joey, what'd you say? The second what? Armbar?
Second most painful armbar apparently that Hogan's ever been in behind Jay Leno's.
Oh, he was. Yeah, I was selling.
Warrior's already blown up.
I was about to say that.
Warrior was blown up when he got to the ring.
Warrior was doing blow in the dressing room.
Definitely the cocaine.
Frank, I'd be willing to beat Bam Bam if you'd be willing to beat Bobo.
No, that's not going to go over well.
When is that thing? I don't even know when.
The 30th.
That is the 30th, sir. Did you get your invite?
I did.
What are
You're
you
in for a
going
treat,
at,
buddy.
or is it going to be a surprise?
Well, I don't know if I'm going to go, so
I'm actually leaving work 2 hours early so I can be there when it starts.
Yeah, I'm taking off work early too, so I can be there.
I have to spend, I think it's going to be over an hour to paint my face for that.
It's gonna be so worth it, though.
That is dedication, because I'm going to spend about 10 minutes drawing lines on my face.
Mine is going to be so easy. I literally just have to take my shirt off, put the vest on, and get a 12-pack of beer. 24,
Yeah, but you got to double drink them? Like
no,
Stone Cold
that's why I said
does?
24-pack.
Oh.
So I'm like...
It's too bad you couldn't get like a mini foot, or I'm not handy, like a foot catapult, so they could be like thrown to you.
That would be
amazing. I know.
That would be, if you could come up with some sort of like.
Well, no, he can use one of the 6 children to actually bonk him.
I'll get one of my kids to do it, just off camera. Toss Dad some beers, damn it!
I now want to make a Miller Lite trebuchet.
What a trebuchet?
That's
fine.
Wig and.
Wait, did you say Jean Benet?
Oh,
or
Hulk Hogan with the hand block
trebuchet.
there. Is that what it is? Oh my God!
Hey,
it's a test of strength.
Hey, Bonet, why are we doing WrestleMania 6 again?
You know what's gonna happen?
Better question: why the hell would it? If we're redoing WrestleMania 6, where the hell is Earl Hebner? Why do we have this knockoff referee, Nick Patrick?
Excuse me, sir. Nick Patrick is one of the best referees of all time.
Are you disparaging the good goddamn name of Nick Patrick? He has kids,
I am.
you know.
He got his ass kicked by a real referee.
What?
Albeit not yet. Well, don't you remember Invasion 2001? They had that crappy match between Earl Hebner and Nick Patrick.
No, nobody remembers that ever.
No.
Hey, Phil. Phil, I want you to know
second generation.
I provided an update on the GoFundMe.
Oh, cool.
I said update. 5 days in and we're about 15% of the way there. Phil is so beyond overjoyed at the support and generosity everyone has shown him. Phil was spotted at the Chevy dealership earlier this week sporting a blonde goatee, telling them all about all the tail he's going to have thrown at him when he is finally behind the wheel of his baby again. He has also told his wife that as soon as his baby is back to him, he will absolutely consider fostering yet another child. Also, Phil has potentially agreed that if we hit 100% by Thanksgiving, he may provide a 2021 calendar filled with boudoir, and then in parentheses, guy's version of boudoir, photos of himself to all that have donated.
Oh my God.
I already have those photos prepped, by the way.
Seriously,
Oh
thank
my
you
God.
for all the support. Please share this out on all your social media platforms and donate if you can.
I got to retweet. Did you just do that, Mike?
I just did it.
Oh, because I retweeted it again today and I re-Facebooked it, so I'll have to retweet it with the update.
Well, if they click it, the update will show.
Oh, will it update? Okay.
Yeah.
Someone send me the link because I want to read that.
I'll send it.
The fact that you came up with Dude War, which sounds like Drakkar War and Dude
It
Love.
really is. It's a real thing.
Oh, is it?
It is a real thing.
Just Google. Dude
Meanwhile,
War.
Hulk Hogan just body slammed the Warrior, and Warrior no-sold it like he did his entire career.
Cow, his back has
Hey,
got a
he-
lot of.
His back
Grab
has
him by the
abs.
nutsack.
How does his back have abs?
Right. I mean,
I remember leaving.
Cocaine is a hell of
Mike,
a
what
drug.
did you leave WrestleMania 30?
WrestleMania 30, we left Tuesday morning because we went to Raw.
Yeah, where Paige won it.
Yeah.
We were both at that one. Yeah. I want to see where you were sitting for that one because we were on the floor entrance ramp.
I was in the nosebleeds.
Okay. We got lucky with we legit scalped tickets and got in. But I remember going through TSA. I'm like the next one to go. And my buddy who had gone like 2 hours earlier from the bachelor party, he like calls me. He's like, and I have it on speaker. I'm like, can't talk. He's like, Warrior died. I'm like, what? But he was like all red in the ring, and it was like
Yeah, if
bizarre. I
you
mean, it
look
was like
back-
that was so crazy.
Yeah, no, if you look back through the footage from that weekend, like all the backstage footage where he's like making good with everybody, he does not look well. He does
It's
not look
crazy.
well.
Like you, it's almost like he knew it was coming.
He
He did.
said some
I-
cryptic
I-
things,
promo.
right? Didn't he say some real cryptic, like
Yeah.
ominous things about
Yeah.
closing it up? Yeah, weird.
Yeah.
I not to take it too dark, but I just thought that was so like I've never been like caught off guard to. I'm like, wait, no. That can't be. We just oh boy, Nick Patrick's down.
Yep.
Again. How many ref bumps have we had?
Every
At
match.
least
We've been
50.
at one.
Where is he hiding the flash paper?
In his trunks.
Do you know how dangerous
Wasn't-
that is?
Don't you guys remember Phil agreed to do a shot for every ref bump too?
That is right. I remember that. Yeah.
Dude, his BAC is gonna be Amy Winehouse. You gotta be careful.
You know what I think is weirder? That all three of us were at WrestleMania 30.
You were there too. Wait, Brandon,
I
you
was
were at
there
30?
too. I was at 30.
Hands
Oh
down,
God!
it was.
Whoa! Was that just the creepiest thing you've ever seen? Is Big Show jog into the ring and look at his lips?
Oh my God!
I love WCW so much.
He
You
looked
know
like
what
he was
really-
running down for a steak dinner.
Do you really know what would add some sizzle and some name value to this Ultimate Warrior Hogan rematch?
Vincent.
Giant, Stevie Ray, and Vincent. Son of a.
Oh,
Well, it's
Brandy
gonna
just
get better with
died
Horace
again.
Hogan.
Oh, that's right. Oh my God. What are we doing?
We're up to 660 now on this GoFundMe.
How
Or one with the boot to Hogan if the referee had been down.
are you gonna have a Hogan Warrior match end in interference?
WCW, bro.
Jesus Christ.
I think I just learned something about TJ.
What's that?
Your first name is Tim?
Yes, it's true.
And what's
Jay-
the?
is
Yeah,
it-
what
is Jay
was he,
Jr.
Jay?
or is that your
Timothy
middle-
Jackoff Stevens.
Phil's got it. Yeah.
So
No,
I'm
it's
gonna-
Timothy James.
James, okay.
My dad is also Tim, but his middle name is Alan, which is I've always gotten a kick out of because he's a mechanic.
Yeah.
He's a
You could've
mechanic.
been
Yes,
TA.
Tim
Tim the
Allen!
Tool Man Taylor.
He's Tim Allen.
No, you could have been TA.
My
You could have
dad's
been
TA.
TA. Oh, dude, you could have been TA Stevens, Magnum. Oh, jeez.
I never thought of that till just now. Now I kind of hate my parents.
Oh,
It's
jeez.
better than having your initials be that of a car.
BMW.
That's kind of cool,
I
though.
am
I mean,
BMW.
my
You got
initials are
a
Fab,
stripper
so-
name. Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the stage right. BMW, folks.
Mine are FAB. Girls go. Oh God.
We
You are
when
fab,
we named
though.
my daughter Piper, as you know, my last name is Stevens. My wife wanted her grandmother to be her maiden name,
Oh shit! Hey, whoa, everyone! The flash paper is out. Hold up.
which is
No way,
Mary.
he's gouging his eyes.
I
Wait,
swear I
Yeah,
just saw him
it's
reach
coming.
into
No,
his.
it's the wrong corner anyway. But
29, 40.
her grandma's name is Mary. So if you put those together, it's Piper Mary Stevens, PMS.
Oh my God.
So she has two middle names. So her middle name is Mary James. So it's PMJS.
I think it's coming right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
worst
God.
Hadouken
Oh,
all
God.
the time.
Just time code 2501516.
On the money.
Yep.
Yep.
I actually have
Oh,
like
it's
everything
coming.
has actually been.
I found the transcript from the Raw speech, if that's what
No.
we're talking about.
Oh,
Oh,
the
yeah.
Raw speech.
So
Okay, I
the-
thought you
the-
meant the WCW promo. I'm like, no.
No.
We're
We don't have time for that. No. It's just
Promo
it's
could be better than this match.
well, true. Every man's heart one day beats its final beat. His lungs breathe their final breath. And what if that man did in his life makes the blood pulse through the rest of the body of others, makes them believe deeper in something larger than life, than his essence. His spirit will be immortalized.
Holy shit.
And then he died.
Now Warrior's trying to undress Hogan.
Hashtag,
Yeah, I'm like, dude, why are you reaching into the crotchal area?
Brokeback
hashtag
Mountain.
Destrucity. Hashtag find us
Troops.
on. Damn it! What was that social media platform that they were pushing at the time?
Oh, oh God.
God, what was it? And it failed.
Was it Vine?
No,
MySpace?
it wasn't
Eric?
Vine.
You say MySpace?
No,
No.
not MySpace. It was like Vine, but remember they were.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, there he
Oh,
goes. He's
here
in
it
the
comes.
Oh,
trunks
yeah,
now. Plastic baggie.
I love
He's
that
gonna
it's
smoke-
I love that it's not a Ziploc
Wait,
bag.
is he
Yeah,
bleeding?
he's gonna smoke
Yeah,
a doobie
he
here
is
before.
dripping blood.
A little bit too early. fuck?
Oh my god, that was so terrible.
And he goes and kicks the bag or run it.
Yeah,
I like
because
how
it was trying to
Shivani. You
spark
guys
up
remember
again.
how Shivani tried to play it down?
Yes.
Oh, Shivani.
Is he sans eyebrows now?
Probably.
Dude, Warrior just did the worst call spot I've ever seen in my life.
He really did.
He had Hogan by the back of his head. He
Yep.
was just screaming in his face. I'm going to the top rope, you bald fuck. Like, that's pretty much what he just said.
That
Wow,
never
this
works.
is bad. I've never seen this.
Henry, what did you just bring to the table, by the way?
Come rag.
What this match should have been, if it's going to just be a straight WrestleMania 6 rematch, title for title, champion versus champion.
You know what's really weird is when you hold those belts up, they actually look like the WWE 2K version of the belts. Like somehow you pulled the animated belts out of the game and have them.
Less pixelated.
To be honest, I wish I could do that because then I'd have all kinds of belts in this room and not have to pay a dime for them.
True.
How many dimes did you pay?
How many dime bags did you buy?
0 dimes?
I don't know how to answer either one of you right now.
Oh, and Bischoff, Horace Hogan and Bischoff on the way to the ring. So
Bischoff looks like a disappointed mother in the background.
This is now extra entrant number 4 and number 5 in this match.
Who was number 3?
Vincent.
The Giant
Ray.
Vincent
The Giant.
Ray.
What's it with us and like unnecessary number of run-ins? This and the Yokozuna Undertaker casket match. Where
There were never any more run-ins than that match, ever.
it can't be.
The Royal Rumble match between Undertaker and Shawn Michaels.
Here you go.
Actually, the world title match from Road Wild 97, that was Luger and Hogan, there was a shitload. I think there was 8.
How did the ref not just disqualify right there when Bischoff had the fucking ref in a headlock?
How about
because
when
he's
Hogan?
the president of WCW?
What
and he can
about
do
when
whatever the hell he
Hogan?
wants?
What about when Hogan nutshotted Warrior right in front of the ref?
How about when Hogan pinned Warrior there and had his finger up Warrior's clown hole?
8 ball, chains, skull.
Carl Mandic, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Was it true that you were once a hibachi chef?
On my
I would believe
Facebook,
that.
I always put, I never put the position. Oh, wow. Crimson Mask. I never put the position that I was at the TV stations that I worked at. I never took it seriously because I was like, oh, nobody's going to ever check this. Because, like, it allowed you to pick whatever role or position that you were at said job, you know.
Is that guy holding up a re-election sign there in the back?
Which is a little bit early because the next one will be 2000. If this is 98. Oh, here we go. They're gonna burn his body.
Lighter fluid.
I forgot about this.
Oh my gosh.
But Barack can comment on this on the.
Worst, come set me on fire, please.
Oh, Doug Dillinger with the babyface save.
Yeah.
No, not really.
Dougie.
Solid fanny pack.
I would love to just one time. Like I wish we
You
could
worked for
listen
me.
back to this, so we could have heard if Doug Dillinger was like, "That son bitch is gonna light water on fire. I gotta go stop him. Come on, guys."
Oh, Doug Dillinger.
That sounded more like Cartman than Doug
I
Dillinger.
feel like Warrior would no sell being on fire.
He's no selling it right now.
But he's not on
You
fire.
just shake the ropes, be like, dude, your skin's melting. And your skin is melting. Put yourself out. Stop, drop, and roll, idiot.
Put me out of my misery.
Terrible.
And for everyone who doesn't understand the magnitude of this pay-per-view and what happened, so they went 15 minutes over their allowed pay-per-view time. They had to pay out millions of dollars in refunds. They end up playing the main event, which we're getting ready to see DDP and Goldberg for the title, on Nitro the next night, which was actually, I think, the highest-rated Nitro segment ever.
Correct.
But to give you context of what the shit show we just watched was and where we're at, we haven't even seen the participants of the next match yet, the main event. We're at
No, we
2
are
minutes
at
and 56 seconds, or 2 hours,
2
56
hours,
minutes,
56
and
minutes.
55. So the main event has 3 minutes, and they're not even in the ring yet.
Has there been a succinct answer as to like just thinking they can go over, like I know
pretty
it was
much
all
what they thought.
miscommunicated, and I know that there was not only that one was over, but something else went over at the time. But has there been like a concrete thing of like, yeah, we thought we could just blow past the window
Pretty
time
sure Eric
slot
said
and
he
it would-
thought they asked for it.
Yeah, Bischoff
What?
talked about it.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's right. He did. They thought that they had asked for the buffers, not because buffers in the ring, but that extra 30 minutes. But you're right. Okay, now I remember. Thank you.
I think the way he phrased it was calling the pay-per-view company to get the extra time allocated, because you can do it. They don't book stuff back to back on pay-per-view. They usually have an hour gap in between. Would have been David Crockett's job, and David Crockett may have been under the assumption that he had the time allotment, but he really didn't.
I thought he said that he was arrogant and thought that they would just keep this. They wouldn't keep this. They wouldn't kill.
Well,
the
that's it too, because by this time, so what's going on back from what I remember for Eric saying, what's going on backstage now? We're at 2 minutes and 2 hours, 58 minutes, 25 seconds. So again, we have a minute and a half to get the main event in. But what's going on backstage is
That's a regular Goldberg match. I'm sorry.
Right. People are freaking out because we're about to go over. And David Crockett may have said, as far as I know, we have the permission to go over from pay-per-view. And then Eric's thought was, well, even if we do, what are they going to do? Throw us off?
The answer is yes.
Which they did. Pay-per-view, don't fuck around.
I'm really glad we're not listening to this right now, because we'd hear the generic WWE Network version of DDP's badass theme.
Mm-hmm.
I did turn my sound back on to enjoy listening to Michael Buffer call the entrance into this match.
So, is he hotter at any other point than right here?
No.
I mean, is this
no?
What overall, as far as wrestling goes, would you say is a more over move, the RKO or the Diamond Cutter?
The Diamond Cutter.
Diamond Cutter. Those people would come unglued
because of the hand. Yeah, because when he threw up the hand,
gestures.
that was so. That literally, that was a channel changer for me. Like, if I knew it was coming up, I just wanted to see it. That and oddly enough, the even flow DDT, which I know I've mentioned, but and we didn't even talk about it in that opening match.
I was actually
the way
about
he
to say,
hit it, I just love that.
Hold on, Carl. Pay-per-view was just cut off.
Yep. All right,
Oh,
show's over,
what?
guys. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week.
Actually, I know when it was cut off. It wasn't cut off yet. Not quite yet.
Did they let him go 5 minutes over?
Yes.
Something like that.
It's
I don't know if you.
So by the time they both get out to the ring and they're getting ready to ring a bell, that's when they cut the feed.
Not many people remember this, Carl. I didn't mean to interrupt everyone. We were talking about the Raven match at the beginning. This to this day sticks in my head as one of the high points of the whole show. Is Chris Jericho kicked out of the Even Flow DDT?
He did.
In that match.
He did.
He did.
And
here we go.
I need an escort like this wherever I go.
I take it
He
back.
did
I
not
think I hate
headbutt the door
Goldberg
this
more
time. Thank
than
God.
anybody.
Did
Really?
like after DDP was like really over, did anyone actually kick out of the Diamond Cutter? I don't even remember anyone kicking.
No one kicked out of the. Well,
No one's kicked out of the Diamond Cutter. No.
Goldberg.
Like,
doesn't- well, he gives Goldberg the Diamond Cutter, but he never pinned him.
All right, right now, who can tell me the most protected finisher currently in WWE?
The Stunner.
Nope. Right as of right now, current product. What finisher is a finisher nobody, and I mean nobody has kicked out of?
Did anybody kick out of the jack? Did Undertaker kick out of the jackhammer?
Yep.
Yes.
I know the answer to this question, Bob.
Wait, hold on. Let me think.
It's not
So
the
current
Spear, is it?
is this currently
Current product right now. What is the most protected finisher in WWE that nobody's kicked out of?
RKO.
Nope.
Has anyone kicked out of the coup de grace?
Oh,
Yes.
what about the super?
Yes. It
What
just
about the
didn't it just happen?
Yes. He got a super kick.
Oh yeah, well Undertaker did, but he kicks out everything because he's the Undertaker.
You guys want the answer?
No. Hold on.
No, hold on.
We're still thinking.
The atomic drop.
Yeah.
Only if it's Rick Rude.
Well, wait, it's not the Fiend's.
Sister Abigail?
Nope.
No.
The FU? No, that's
Nope.
been kicked out of. Oh,
Everyone kicks out of that.
Sister Abigail's been kicked out of too.
Yep.
So is the F5, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So is
It's
the
not
spear.
the spear.
No.
Nope.
Okay.
The
You guys
Superman
probably
punch?
won't guess it.
No.
Superman
no.
punch?
No, because that's not his finisher.
Twisted Bliss.
Nope.
The Becky to belly.
Nope.
What did I just say?
Charlotte.
Bailey to belly. What did I say?
Bailey to
I
belly.
knew
Nope.
what you meant, TJ.
Oh,
Charlotte Flair's figure 4.
Are you guys ready?
Coquina Clutch.
The end of days. No one has ever kicked out a Baron Corbin's finisher.
Oh,
I know.
Come on
Nobody, and there are articles about
Come on
this.
now.
Nobody in the entire time Baron Corbin has been in NXT and WWE, nobody's kicked out of the end of days.
And who invented the end of days?
Baron
TJ,
Corbin. That is actually an original move by Baron
But
Corbin.
who helped him?
The Undertaker.
No, Sammy Callahan.
Oh, really?
Yeah, at least that's what the lore.
But
said to
nobody in the
music.
history of wrestling has kicked out of Baron Corbin's finisher.
It's a badass finisher.
I love it. That's probably the only thing I really like about Baron Corbin. That and his original entrance. I loved his original entrance.
I like the swallow tattoos on his chest, but that's just me.
I
think
could not agree more. The spotlight one that he had was awesome.
Yes.
I think Baron Corbin gets shit on unfairly.
Yeah. But
I'm glad they made him shave his head.
They're actually intentionally protecting that finisher. It was actually an Undertaker idea to keep that finisher protected. But no one has kicked out of that move ever. If you see Baron Corbin hit that move in a match, and there's not like a distraction or somebody pulling him out of the ring or something, that match is over. So whenever somebody finally kicks out of that move, it's going to be a huge deal.
You know who my guess is? It's me, Damian Priest. Voice is getting deeper and deeper.
I think it's unfair. DDP does not really get his fair shake.
Joey,
has
it been cut off yet?
No, not yet. We got 18 seconds. But
right. I want to hear the announcers I want to hear if their tone changes.
Because he gets a hell of a match out of Goldberg here. And I'm not
Practice
sure.
this match right here.
For weeks.
Right there.
Yeah. And I'm not sure anyone else could have gotten this match out of Goldberg.
DDP and Goldberg actually went and practiced this match for like weeks, over and over, every little spot. Like DDP perfected this match with Goldberg.
Well, if you recall, the only 2 times Goldberg had gone more than a squash was Perry Saturn at Super Brawl, and Saturn did all he could to make a match out of it. But I mean, Goldberg, it just wasn't
Hey,
salvageable.
TJ.
Yeah.
Let Antonio in.
The other one was, everyone remembers this one, Goldberg and Regal on Nitro.
Yeah.
When Regal just embarrassed him on television.
Yep.
Like you just said, you were just like, yep, this guy's green as goose shit.
So was the broadcast team made aware? Do we know if they were or were not?
That would be a good question for Tony.
They're
I have
still
no idea.
commenting on this, I believe, but I don't know if it's from the next night on Nitro, but on the network, I believe the commentary's still on there.
Well,
That'd be
guys,
a good.
Might ask.
Some cable company, not every cable company dropped. I think they said about 80% of them dropped, so they were still running commentary because of the.
So you'd presume that everything was still running like normal.
Yeah, I don't. They probably don't know.
Look at that Vikings NWO shirt, that like purple and gold one. I think the TJ, you kind of had it in there. How much did they have to pay back? What was their payback?
Was it $9 million?
Do you know how difficult? I mean, like Frank just said. Okay, now it's not just like it's, you know, this one and this, to untangle and unravel all that. Not so much the $9 million, which yes is a lot of money, and yes, I'm sure Turner wasn't happy, but they had the money. It's more of like unraveling that ball and getting the money to and spending to send that when that time could have been spent on making things go forward. So I think I just really wonder. I mean, obviously, AOL Time Warner is the downfall, and there's nothing they could have done about that. Because I was not going to ask the domino effect, saying, was this the turning point, and had this been allowed the amount of time, and it got on, would they have been fine? No, you can't say that because AOL Time Warner would have still happened in that. So I got to think of something else.
Actually,
can I ask a quick question? I'm sorry, Henry.
Yeah.
Did all of you at the time watch this live? Those that could.
I did, yeah.
I was watching live.
I was down the street at my friend's the first time I ever left my house for a pay-per-view. I was absolutely furious. And I wasn't furious at WCW. I thought the cable companies had done it. I called the cable company the next day and ripped them a new one. And come to me and find out it was WCW's fault.
Did you spin a 12-year-old's face that night too?
Well, you know, Mike, at that point in my life, I was 18, so I was probably spinning in 9-year-olds' faces.
What was Bruno, what was the cable company?
My cable company here is called, it was called Cox.
All
Well,
right,
I'm not sure. I think it was called Westerly Cable at the time, actually, because it wasn't.
I think Henry has a
No,
question.
it was
Westerly
Cox.
Cable. This is Steve. How may I help you?
COX,
Hey,
for
this
sure.
is Frank Bruno. Eat my ass. Excuse me.
Now back to Henry.
Yeah.
Eat my manscaped ass.
Yeah. Excuse me.
I
Are you a person
I don't
from the
shave my
future?
ass. I just
Is your
shave
daughter
the area
still
that a
behind you?
woman- No, she's in her room.
God!
You don't shave
Do
your.
you think I would talk like that if she was in here?
You don't shave the back patch?
I don't. The back patch. What, Callie? Oh shit, she can hear me. Wait, what?
I shaved that back.
All right, just go to bed.
Hey, Henry Evingham.
You could hear me.
Do you
Sorry, Henry.
do you shave your bush, Henry?
I'm not answering that question on live air, TJ.
I'm the only
have
dumb
some?
one that did.
What's your question, Henry?
Well, my question circles around something else. I think it was in the most recent Ask Conrad. They rebooked the idea of this match.
Yes.
What I don't get here is why exactly is it DDP doesn't go over? Because the way he set up the story, it makes a lot more sense than what we know happens 2 months down the road, where the death march of WCW basically begins after they strip Goldberg of the title in Starrcade and put it on Hogan.
With how over DDP here is in '98, and of course it started with Savage the year before '97. DDP is probably the only choice to end the streak that isn't a complete shit show. We all know what happened with Nash, but and Phil, to your point about protected finishers, I want you guys to watch. I think it's about 40 seconds from now, when DDP he gets out of the spear and Diamond cuts Goldberg. The crowd loses their fucking mind because they thought DDP was going to be the new champ.
Oof.
So this
Right there.
There's a
it was
concussion
fucking
kick.
Perfect.
Oh my God.
I mean, watching the crowd reaction when DDP hits the Diamond Cutter, DDP should have won the title this night.
Absolutely.
Okay, so then
Yeah,
there you go. Then
definitely.
here's a shout out to Mini Transit and Mini Domino Effect, because the streak only goes on for another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 matches before it ends. So if DDP, I guess Mini Domino Effect, how do things change? And it's so hard to say with the Time Warner stuff.
Finger poke of doom never happens.
Right, because you
Okay,
right,
thank you. That's what I was going for.
You go
Well,
right.
that's the butts and seats night, isn't it?
But you can't guarantee that the finger
No,
poke of
Butts
doom
and
never
Seats
happens.
was when
But
they revealed
It was Mankind.
Mankind was going to win the title.
No,
It's the same night.
No, I know,
It's the
but I'm
same
saying
night.
it's the same night of
Yes.
the finger
Yeah,
poke of
same
doom.
night.
Yes.
So
that
you don't
doesn't
have that
happen
match.
because you're going to start a program between DDP and Goldberg.
Well,
I mean, isn't that what
Yeah,
you?
there's
I
no way
mean,
Goldberg
instead of a
would've jumped
cattle
back
prod,
out.
instead of all this other crap. I mean,
Right.
wouldn't you want that?
Yes.
God, that looked really rough.
And the worst part about all of this whole aspect too didn't help the locker room at all. At the time when Kevin Nash was booked to beat the streak, he was the booker.
Surprise.
Oof.
Yeah.
Even though he claims he
Wow.
wasn't, of course.
That looked rough.
What
Oh
a
my
spear.
God.
Jesus.
Dude, I would say the that like sidewalk slamish rock bottom, he landed like on his hip. You notice that? It was
Wow.
like, that's why I said that looked painful, but that was brutal.
So
He broke some ribs. He had
Hypothetical
to crack
question.
a rib.
yeah.
Say DDP wins this match, and
Yeah.
it begins a program with Goldberg. We don't have the finger poke of doom. Everything else that we know about the AOL Time Warner merger, notwithstanding, if DDP can spark a revival in flagging interest at WCW going into beginning of 99 through 99.
Here it comes. Watch this right here, Phil.
Hold on.
Here it comes. Watch
Remember this.
Watch the crowd.
Can he legit not get him up?
No, he's
Oh, right.
Here comes the twist right into the diamond cutter.
Watch the crowd.
Holy shit.
They come unglued.
There's no
The referee reaction is outstanding.
Even the referee's like,
oh my God, DDP's gonna win.
So yes, they should have pulled the trigger here on
Absolutely.
DDP.
If they do,
So
say WCW remains competitive through 99 into beginning of 2000, even if everything else other than the finger poke of doom still plays out like it does, Russo jumps ship from WWF, WCW, Bischoff is still out. We don't know what happens in this scenario with the AOL Time Warner merger. But say WCW is able to continue to stay competitive, like really competitive with WWF after Halloween Havoc going into 99. Does that maybe save them and keep them around a little bit longer?
Real quick, I just wanted to point out, whenever Goldberg kicked out there, he was supposed to kick out in like 2 9/10 instead of immediately at 2. Goldberg says he was concussed and didn't realize where the count was at that point of the match.
All right.
But to your point, no, when Russo jumped ship, that was, I mean, as much as the AOL Time Warner merger was the primary reason for WCW's downfall, Russo didn't do any favors to WCW at all.
But at the same time, though, until WCW Monday Nitro's final broadcast on the Turner networks, WCW was the highest rated show on TNT, even though WCW as an overall product by the end of March 2001 was the drizzling shits.
Right.
No, but the thing is I think even with Russo coming over, it would have lasted a little bit longer than 2001. Would be my guess.
yeah,
absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it would still be here now. I don't think it's one of those situations, but I think that you would have gotten to 2005, 2006
before somebody at Turner would have pulled the plug.
Yeah.
Goldberg is physically messed up in the
ring.
Yeah, he got concussed in this match.
He does actually look.
And the library won't get sold for whatever. What was it, $3 million or whatever? Like it won't get sold for something so stupid.
I tell you what, guys. I know the match is over, but I'm gonna go ahead and give this match one more shot.
Good for you.
You know what I'm gonna do? I gotta.
How many shots have you been?
There we go. The end of Halloween Havoc 98. Finally,
This
we
would be
made it.
my 8th shot, and that's definitely a 4th of the bottle right there.
I would agree.
Real quick, guys, just one more time, thank you for all the donations and all the help in the GoFundMe. I don't appreciate the ashtray juice in the mouth, but I do appreciate all the love and support. Thank
Keep
you, guys.
donating so we can watch Phil butt chug some whiskey.
Yeah,
I don't.
I have to.
I
see
don't
that.
want to watch it. You can't make me.
you can't make me. That's it. That's the walk off. You can't make me.
Any final thoughts here on Halloween Havoc 98?
Thank God it's fucking over.
Onlyfans.com/TGT.
Butt
is
chug.
where we could is butt chugging. We just have a bunch of butt chugging.
Butt chug Jackson.
I thought.
Jesus.
On that note. We're out of time.
Desperately out of time.
Desperately on a time.
Let's go to one of our guests. Vin E, what are your closing thoughts? Please save us. What are your closing thoughts here on Halloween Havoc 98?
The only thing memorable about it is how bad Hogan and Warrior was. How bad the match was.
Brutal.
Gosh. Not a good pay-per-view.
James.
I think DDP should have gone over.
Okay.
But not at this point. Not at this point. I think they should have gone in the next year. I think DDP should have been his first loss. Goldberg's first loss. But
I think I'm going to agree with you on that. James?
The pay-per-view was terrible. The first match was the only match I liked live then, and it's probably the only match I liked tonight.
You didn't like Goldberg and DDP?
It was okay, but I think like now looking at it again, it's kind of a predictable. You got more of a match out of him, but it was just kind of a predictable how that's going to end.
Yeah,
Goldberg's going to go over, but I think that replaying out the if DDP won is I just never even thought about it. That would have been an interesting situation because I think that would have given them some longevity.
Joey Carr.
It's a pretty crappy pay-per-view except for the last match. I think that had DDP won, and then they set up where Goldberg won World War III to get his rematch, and then it's Starrcade, it's Goldberg DDP 2, or they go where they can't change it after they already have Goldberg going over DDP. So DDP loses, but then they had DDP win World War III and then go beat Goldberg at Starrcade. I think that would have been a better choice than Nash. Even though Nash got a good pop when he won, it still wasn't the right decision.
Okay, let's go to the crew proper. Let's see. Henry Everingham, now that you sneezed all over your camera and monitor, what are your thoughts on Halloween Havoc 98?
I think watching it back with you guys is
Look at Henry's hair.
That explains it all right there. That shows the whole show. It tells the story.
I think this is the best experience I've ever had watching this train wreck, and I feel like that says something. But overall, I'd give it 3.5 stars. Charitably.
Brandy Wagner.
I agree. It was a shit show. Somehow we survived. I do like Conrad's idea best, especially seeing that they already had a spot in there where he went for the spear and DDP sidesteps. You could have just turned it right back around like that. I also really, really like Joey's idea of, okay.
Oh my Lord.
Dallas doesn't go over here, but he comes back and he wins World War III, and then you do it again as Goldberg DDP 2, and it's at a fluke, and then you can come back for the trilogy.
Okay, Henry, are you okay?
Mine started running into Halloween Havoc 99 because I forgot to shut it off. The opening match of that card features Disco Inferno as the WCW Cruiserweight Champion, and he came out and started just strutting that ass wearing the belt. And it was just unexpected.
And you got hard?
More crotch watching. Here we
I think
go.
for the second week in a row, Mike broke Henry.
Wow.
Randy had a seizure.
Frank Bruno. Closing thoughts on the show.
First of all, the same thing that happened to Henry. No, I didn't get hard. Happened to me, and I'm seeing the opening match of this Halloween Havoc. But WrestleMania. I want to tell you, back in '98, when this Havoc was coming out, I was so excited for it, and I never thought it was a bad show until Joey pointed it out to me a couple weeks ago what the actual card was. And look, watching it back now, I don't know that I would have paid $29.95 for it. And I just think this is just a pure example of why sometimes the inmate should not run the asylum.
You know what's? I just thought of this too. What's crazy about this show and this time frame for WCW? Wrath beat Meng. He is also undefeated.
Yeah, that's
at
so
this point.
stupid.
Do you remember who Kevin Nash beat 2 weeks before he beat Goldberg?
Wrath.
Wrath.
He ended Wrath's undefeated streak.
Fuck.
Again, the inmates running the asylum. That's the
Bananas.
problem, and that is what killed WCW. Among other
Right.
things, what killed WCW.
Antonio Santos, you bastards, you got to get out of watching Hogan Warrior. Any thoughts before we shut down shop here?
I didn't. Oh wait, I didn't give. Okay.
The Goldberg DDP match was good. They should have had DDP win that match. For the Hogan Warrior match, I would have rather see a butt chug than that match.
Oh.
Other than that, it was a pretty decent paper.
Mike Kolb.
So yeah, the biggest letdown for me tonight was that we didn't get the Bret Hart Sting match we all deserved. Like, this thing was a dumpster fire. It absolutely was. The only thing that was a bigger dumpster fire was Frank Bruno's second marriage, but that's beside the point.
Oh.
God damn.
Off air, I should tell you exactly what happened. You may take that back. Anyway.
That was.
I'm already aware of what happened.
Did I tell you what happened? I told you.
No,
what
but I
happened?
made up my own story in my head that I like better.
I kind of want to hear both.
Hey, at least his third marriage is going to be way better.
I just want to be like, honestly, I want to get married and 2 days later ask for an annulment, and then I can be like, 3 divorces. I'm Ross, the divorce force. Anyway, if y'all,
That is
We're
odd.
not that bad, Frank. I mean,
If you really want to disappoint your mother, go ahead and do that.
believe me, I could. I'm an only child. I can't disappoint my mother.
Butt Chuck Jackson. What are your thoughts on the show?
So, if you were to just subtract
You
everything
look
we
like
knew
the
about this
wall.
show,
Has anyone told you that? You
oh,
look like the wall. Go ahead.
so if you just subtract everything you knew about the show and just looked at on paper the card itself, you've got Chris Jericho and Raven. You've got, 2 Disco Inferno matches. You've got Hulk Hogan and Ultimate Warrior, which 6 years ago would have been a wet dream of a rematch. You've got Goldberg and DDP. And for the love of God, you've got Sting and fucking Bret Hart. On paper, you look at this, and this is going to be a fantastic pay-per-view. You know what sticks out the most to me, besides the shitty match, which I try to forget? Disco Inferno's performance, the letdown of Sting and Bret Hart, and Goldberg DDP. The fact that Disco Inferno sticks out more in my mind than almost anything else in this match in this card should speak for itself.
Okay, let's go to Mandic.
The reason that I vote for these 3-hour messy shows that we're all like, oh, this is going to be a train wreck, because it brings out, I just feel like it brings out the best in us. Even though there are some crazy tangents and some eBay searching and some wild stuff, I kind of vote not based on the card. I vote based on what is going to be like. It almost gets more fun when it is that messy and that memorable, where it's not this fixated Omega Okada, 7-star deal. I kind of like it's almost like the imperfect brings out the perfect in all of us. So I don't know. That's why I voted for it.
Yeah. What's really interesting about this match, obviously, then, how just terrible it was handled, the main event and everything else, and Warrior Hogan, was this, between this pay-per-view and then January 4th, 99, is such a crucial period in the Monday Night Wars. And Mick Foley has said he doesn't consider January 4th, 99 as a turning point, but it has to be viewed as that. And this, to me, started it along that path, because I remember watching it, and I was a huge DDP mark, as I'm sure a lot of people were. And to be completely honest, by this point in October, I'm over Goldberg. I'm not impressed by the streak anymore. The matches are always the same, even a year and a half later. Isn't he an attraction? Is he a draw? Sure. Of course. No one's going to argue that. But it's just like I was ready for someone else to have the title, so I can actually watch a match again for the title. And then you include these things. You have Nash beat him at Starrcade, and then you have the finger poke of doom 4 days later, or 6 days later, whatever it was. It's this time frame it's the beginning of the end. And you know the pay-per-view going off the air before the main event, and then WCW having to refund $9 million or whatever it was is the first nail in the coffin. The train car's off the rails here.
Putting the roller skates on the coffin.
Yeah, I mean the train car's off the rails. We're just trying to see how much shit it's going to take out before it stops. Now I do know. So for those of you that voted on the poll, there was a tie. This tied with King of the Ring 98. So next week, we're watching King of the Ring 1998, which is substantially better than what we watched. And also, I hope you enjoyed our bonus episode at AWA Team Challenge Series. We will have another one in the works. I can tell you for a fact, AWA Super Clash 1 will be coming. We will sit through 4.5 hours of well, maybe it'll just be me, of AWA Super Clash 1. And also, I'm actually excited for another reason to get these Ring of Honor master tapes. Because I have them, we can do a split screen of Zoom and the actual show, and I can actually broadcast the show because I own the motherfucker.
Yeah, big ballin' status.
Woo!
And we promise on Collision in Korea.
Yep, we're gonna do Collision in Korea. That's
awesome.
I still demand to see that 5-star Sid Vicious match because I call bullshit.
Yeah, that can't be real.
Just a quick comment. You do know that I just thought of this. Master tapes in the tape trading community are what they call the tapes that they sold from the sellers. The actual master tapes they sold like at RF Video. So it may not be. Don't get too excited yet.
Hey.
Hopefully you're right. I'm gonna be praying to God.
Don't step on my
That's what
dreams.
it
Joey.
is.
Don't step on my dreams.
I'd still also like to see the WWF title match from Royal Rumble 91 because I think it ties in well to the AWA Team Challenge Series, where 18 months after that disastrous idea Vern Gagne had, Sergeant Slaughter becomes the World Wrestling Federation champion by taking down the Ultimate Feud.
So you had that idea before, and I like it. However, I would want to do Rumble 91, and then I would want to do main event WrestleMania 7.
I tell you what.
I buy into that.
Go ahead.
No, you're good.
I was finished. You go ahead, Phil.
Anyone that's listening, send us a comment on Twitter. Tell us what you want us to watch for a bonus show, and we're listening.
And don't be too big of a dick when you do that. Don't be
That's
like,
why
hey
we had
guys,
to watch this show.
hey guys, do you want to watch like? I can't even think of a bad pay-per-view that's worse than Halloween Havoc 98.
King of the Ring 94.
Heroes Wrestling.
Oh no!
Oh, Heroes of Wrestling, Macabre Mania.
Why did you
Black
bring
Cat
that up?
Brawl.
Well, here's the thing. I'm looking forward. I'm actually looking forward to watching Blackjack Brawl because it's going to be and Beach Blast and all this shit from UWF because it's going to be a nightmare. But it's so bad, it's going to be good. I do not have any interest in watching Heroes of Wrestling.
That's coming.
Canadian Stampede.
We're actually going to watch Heroes of Wrestling coming up later in the month, so it's going to have to be in our poll, which means these sick freaks that made us watch Halloween Havoc are going to make us watch Heroes of Wrestling.
Well,
you're out there.
Let me be clear about why I don't want to watch Heroes of Wrestling.
More drinks, the better.
It's not because it's terrible. I mean, it is. I know that. But Yokozuna was one of my favorites. And knowing this is going to be his last appearance.
Oh, yeah.
And I know by this point his weight is absurdly. I think he was pushing 4 bills at this show, and I just don't. I don't want to see that. I mean, if you guys want us to watch it, I'll watch it. I won't be happy about it.
One
I
thing
don't
we
wanna
should
see
consider
it
doing
ever.
is we should all come up with, maybe we do an episode in the future where we each one of us picks one match to watch.
That'd be interesting.
I picked the
And
Shawn
then-
Michaels Bret Hart 60-minute Iron Man match just to piss TJ off.
You're a
Oh
prick.
God.
How long
Talk
was that
about
match
hard on.
supposed to be?
And what was the Jackal's position in the Canadian
Fuck that.
government?
Joey, you don't bring that up. Never mention Don Callis to me again.
How about CM Punk and Samoa Joe, ROH?
Yes. Yes.
Any of that. I'll take
Punk.
all that all day.
There's-
Anything
Carl,
CM
we still
Punk.
have to watch Omega Okada or whatever. You
Oh,
told me
yeah.
we were going to watch that, so we got to do
Any
it.
of
I
that.
haven't seen it.
I haven't seen that either.
Oh my God. 2
I
out of 3
haven't.
Weird
falls.
sex tape.
You guys have, who has seen 2 out of 3 falls Omega Okada?
I haven't.
It's
I
good.
haven't.
I haven't.
See, but I don't think it's the a hot take. I don't think that it's like the most special thing under the sun. I think it's good, but I don't think Kenny Omega is some god that to wrestling in that match.
Truthfully, with access to it, I wouldn't mind covering more things from like Ring of Honor, Impact, New Japan, because
The
My
hell
wrestling is
Jimmy
limited.
Hart doing?
my wrestling take is limited to WWE, what little I can see of AEW, and the old stuff from WCW and ECW.
I'm in.
You're
Well,
for it.
Rock on.
Gents, I think it's about that time. Until next time, when we get to watch King of the Ring 1998 next weekend, I'm TJ Stephen. This is the rest of the gang. We are Top Guy Theater. We'll see you next weekend.
We still haven't found out the answer on if
Bye.
Henry manscapes yet.
For the invite.